What up, people? Once again, we back at it. Like I said last week, I don't know, I'm always a few nips in, whatever, early in the morning on a Sunday, because every Sunday is a holiday, especially during football season. So it doesn't matter. But we back at it again. A lot to talk about, a lot of NBA nonsense. I heard all week with the 49ers game, the 49ers game against Dallas, all the way up into the Chiefs game against the Cincinnati Bengals. I don't know what's going on with this talk about the fixed games and all of these things, but Kyrie Irving back at it again. Uh, I don't know, just a lot of championship. We a week away. Let's get into that. The fights in the NBA. I don't know what the fuck. Who does Austin Rivers think he is? And cheap shotting ass Dylan Brooks again. And I like Dylan Brooks. I'm not gonna lie. Like I used to watch him when he played in Oregon. Been a feisty player ever since. He used to go at him at Alonzo Ball all the time. So I don't know. Let's get into this shit. See what everybody has to say about it. And we'll be right back after this intro. Like I said, we're going to get into it. We got Unapologetic in the building.
What up? What up?
What it do? Got PPA in the building. Got Ant in the building.
Morning.
What's going on?
What it is, man. What it is. All right, check it out. I'm letting it go before y'all even started. We're not talking about that game. We're not talking about that game, or I'm automatically going back to sleep. I'm on uncle duties. I'm on uncle duties right now. Anyway, we ain't gonna talk about my 4th-string quarterback getting the concussion.
That was bad business. It got bad. It got bad early.
Man. Yes, early and often.
But just for that comment,
he ain't really about that. You know what I'm saying? It's really about honestly. I think y'all were the ones who got. I seen everybody wants to play referee and everybody wants to play, analyst and all of this shit when you should have just did that for a fucking job if that's who you actually were. So somebody had pointed out how Kittle during the Cowboys game was illegally downfield. He wasn't supposed to go down there on that one-handed catch. He wasn't supposed to be down there. People pointing out shit from the Chiefs game in Cincinnati or Joe Burrow. But Joe Burrow had two other opportunities and 2 other possessions to make something happen. They didn't make it happen. It is what it is.
He had about four opportunities, man. Like he really turned me down, man. With that shit, with that type of play he was doing. That defense was only what's his name? Jones, D tackle for Kansas City. He was the only one that was actually doing something.
Man. So there's been a lot of talk, about
we got a full roster. Wait, Boom, what you got on shoulder pads?
Yo, chill out, man. This is my back massager. Chill out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm about to say, because that nigga ain't working out worth a damn.
Oh my God, he always worried about somebody working out. Are you working out?
He working out
Starting unapologetic this morning.
He working out them. He working out them cigarettes.
That's why you ain't. That's why your ass ain't on camera. You putting your titties away.
He's still worried about my chest. Boy, hey, Lamont, we're gonna have to say this shit today. We're gonna have to say this shit. What we were saying earlier
today.
Yeah, this boy worried about my breast, my damn titties too much. So my chest. God damn, I think he want to date.
Oh shit! Today's the day.
Shut the hell up, unapologetic nigga. You got milk.
Hey,
today we gonna get canceled.
Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve.
Oh,
this is gonna be the only time I say pause.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah. You can say, "Hey, yo."
Oh man, this niggas is crazy. It's too early. No, it
yo.
ain't. Yeah, man. Fuck. But how y'all listen, man? We got a fucking Super Bowl next week. You know,
Yes,
Patrick
indeed.
Mahomes, Jalen Hurts. I mean, what y'all think about this? Like,
I'm excited. Honestly, truth be
I'm
told,
excited. I'm excited. Well, you know what? Listen, even though Philly whooped on us, and I'm not going to take that with niggas. We had no quarterbacks. We didn't run the ball, or we ran the ball the whole second half. So I'm just going to sweep that under the rug. I still want Jalen Hurts to win.
not me. Honestly, no, it's that. But I also said too, I root 49ers to the end. But whatever was going to be the turnout last week, I was good with this for the Super Bowl. Whichever two teams won, I was like, oh no, I'm good with it. Because all of those are four deserving teams, high capabilities. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see that. And honestly, I'm glad I think we would have cheated the Super Bowl going into the Super Bowl with no quarterback.
Oh yeah. There was no way we was winning this game. No way.
As soon as they said, "Oh, we might have to put Christian McCaffrey at quarterback," I said to them, "Hand the ball off the hoop."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Steven, do you hear him?
Dude, like
Yeah,
they gotta stop letting three quarterbacks on the roster.
Do you hear him?
what happened?
Don't they sound like the concession stand? You hear him?
What you talking?
You hear him?
What happened?
Yo,
What are you talking about, son?
Boo-hooing.
Get him,
Both of them
PPA.
sitting up there
We is not
boo-hooing.
boo-hooing.
Wait,
Look
We
at
is not boo-hooing.
yo,
They went in there and they beat y'all up like they were supposed to.
wait, yo, PPA,
Yo,
Break
you
Purdy
serious right now?
PPA.
Wake them up.
Didn't you
That's
have a
what they
bad?
were supposed to do.
Didn't you have a
Beat
bad
y'all
last
up.
week at this time?
Y'all went in there. That's what my Cowboys were supposed to do. Go in
No,
there and
didn't
beat
you-
y'all up.
Didn't you have a bad
And
last
that's
week
what
this
Philly
time?
did.
Then you can't talk to us.
And
You
I
had
did
a bad last
I did not even watch it. I'm going by highlights all week.
Oh no, listen, we got our ass whipped, and we could take that. But if you watch the game, we know why we got our ass whipped.
If you watch the game, we know. They almost forced Christian McCaffrey to be a quarterback.
Yeah, they dogs. That was it. They showed why they were the number one team all season. That's what they did.
They put both our quarterbacks out this
That's
game.
what they did. Now, all I'm gonna say is, I don't know if they getting a Patrick Mahomes.
Word
like
to
that,
the
though.
point. To the point they
Oh,
put.
I think so.
They put
I
Brock
think they
Purdy back in with a UCL injury.
What are your word?
Yo, that's ill.
Did you see your boy Josh? Did you see him, son? Even Mahasan was like, "Yo, what is he doing?" It's crazy.
Even it looked like he was scared when they let him back in too. They was like, he was like, "Damn, nigga, I'm hurt."
I'd have been scared too.
Yeah, for sure. Especially against that defensive front. Hell yeah.
I can't throw the ball, period. Like, dude, like if everything don't go right, so I
He's
get
all
out
right.
for
Leave
18
him.
months.
Mind your business.
I think I had to have Tommy John
Open
surgery.
your
That was
juice.
shot for a year and a half, son.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It was all bad, man. They got bad, ugly, fast.
Quarterback moves.
Yeah, we got our ass whipped. It ain't no Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers said he's not going. He's still mad at us because we didn't draft him. So we might get Derek Carr.
No, y'all gonna sit on Jimmy G.
Nah.
Nah. They already said what's the name's already said he sees no fucking no scenario where he said that last year too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Right now, We might be forced to give him another 1-year deal.
This is what I'm saying. Why? He's the only person familiar with your system. Why do you need to start over? He's already on your roster, Doug. Like, just let him be. Give him back his spot. Give him back his spot.
Do he still want to be there?
Trey Lance had another surgery on his knee, son. He's good. He's done.
I think his career is done. I think he's done.
Yeah, he might be done.
What's the name's going to be out for 6 months minimum? You got to sign Jimmy G, son.
Trey might be done.
I like Jimmy G. I like Jimmy G. I
like Jimmy G. I'm just not comfortable with him. Like how Cowboys fans should feel in a close game. I'm not comfortable with Jimmy G in a close game.
But now he got McCaffrey.
I don't see him getting us over the hump.
But he got McCaffrey.
That's what I'm saying. I can't see him winning those. He don't win those games where we need the quarterback to win the game for.
So
he got McCaffrey now.
So you have Derek Carr out there. So that's basically looking at Derek Carr
at
this moment, right?
And that's it.
Right. Would you prefer Derek Carr?
Oh dang!
I'll take Yep.
And Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins ain't.
They ain't getting rid of Kirk, man, because there's no quarterbacks out there. They're not getting rid of Kirk.
Minnesota is.
When?
He's about to get traded.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but for who? Not with that guaranteed money.
That contract is almost up.
Almost.
That was it. What was it? 100 or 85, some shit like that.
Yeah,
Kirk
it's
Cousins
fully guaranteed, son.
Kirk Cousins, I think he made about almost $300 million, right? I think he made almost $300 million, something like that. That motherfucker been making money since 2014.
Because you want to know why? Because he didn't have a problem taking franchise money. That shit adds up.
Yep. Especially
because it's a
damn agent.
Yep.
Because that's what's the name though. Because that really is guaranteed. This is what you make in this year, and you're gonna get
guaranteed money, man. It's guaranteed.
But some people. So the thing is, we don't know.
And
I don't know Kirk Cousins' family situation, right? So like, if you think about it, certain people want to be settled down because they got kids, they got the wife. You know what I'm saying? They want to.
Kirk Cousins got a lot of.
But we don't know if Kirk Cousins has a girlfriend, a wife, kids. We don't know nothing about him, so he's like.
The thing is, what we do know, and what he know, he was going to be a journeyman anyway. So he got to take any guaranteed money that comes his way.
He understood that reality, and he does.
He understood that.
Hey, he do have a wife for I think they've been married since college, and he got about 4 or 5 kids.
Okay.
So yep.
Well, I appreciate that TMZ Sports.
What happened?
I appreciate that TMZ Sports.
Yeah, he said he got a wife and 4 or 5 kids.
Word. Yo, what's his address, Kasim? Where's his address?
I don't know about that.
What's your social security number?
Yo, Cost is a real reporter.
No, I be messing up sometimes. He might got 2 kids.
Oh, we know that. We know that.
I don't know that. Don't claim me to be perfect. I just want to make.
We know that. We know that's a fact.
I'm a human being.
Shit.
I know motherfucking Philip. I know Philip Rivers make babies like a black man. This nigga got over 10 kids.
Oh yeah, but that been known. Philip Rivers got 30 kids.
I know Philip Rivers had that many. I said, oh shit.
He got 9 or 10. He got 9 or 10 kids.
What the hell is this nigga going to make babies after every loss?
He hang out with Nick Cannon.
God damn, I need to go home and have angry love.
It's with one woman though. It ain't with 11,
yeah, I know.
3 or 4.
I see what you're saying, but I'm just saying the amount.
Yeah, it's with one woman.
Because I say he hanging out with Nick Cannon too much though, thinking he can keep up.
God,
he made about 400 million in his career. What's his name? Philip Rivers. He made about 300 million.
That's why his wife had hip surgery.
He was one of those. He was one of those guys. But who y'all pick for the Super Bowl? Like I said, my shit still stands. I pick Kansas City preseason. We can go all the way back to the archives. Kansas City preseason. Like I said, I got my pick is still in the building. But do y'all got anybody taking the Eagles over KC? Do you are you taking the Eagles over KC?
I'm going with the Eagles.
Or do you want to?
I'm going.
Is this a want or are you taking them?
I'm taking the Eagles.
Taking the Eagles. PPA,
I think they can actually win.
I'm not. Yeah, they could actually win, but I'm the
They will win, I believe.
What else am I supposed to say, then, Steve?
what?
What else am I supposed to say?
No.
want
I'm
them
asking
to win.
BPA who he wants. No, because some people want somebody to win, but you know what I mean. They'd be like, I
Yeah,
want them to
I
win.
know, and I just said I really think they can win. You said, "Oh, there's a possibility," but what else am I supposed to say when
There's
I'm
a possibility.
Hey,
It's a
Steve.
possibility any one of them can win.
Hey, Steve.
I'm taking
you
the
remember-
Chiefs.
Hey,
Oh, that's why. Because you take the Chiefs. You want me to change my fucking mind or
Oh,
something?
yeah.
No, I don't want you to because I took the Chiefs preseason. I took Chiefs preseason. I can't. My pick is still good. I can't go back on it. It's over. So I'm Chiefs all the way. Pat Mahomes, light skin power in the building. Let's go. So we're gonna keep it moving on that.
Yeah.
We play with hurt ankles.
Hey, Lamont.
That's
talk.
a real light skin thing.
I thought you was a Philly fan. I thought you was a Philly fan for a long time.
Yeah, no, because I used to like Philly. I did like Philly. When my Niners wasn't doing good, I was on the low with the Philly.
Yeah.
Oh,
you was the only one.
man.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
He was.
He was. But hey, all these new Londoners that's walking around with these damn Philly hats and stuff like that. I never
did nothing like that.
Never.
I never did nothing like that.
You the only
yo.
New London person I know.
You had a
that was Philly
McNabb
fan.
jersey?
Hell no.
No, he didn't. He had the jersey and everybody, but you was a fan of McNabb. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
I like McNabb, and then especially when T.O. went there, I was like, you know what I mean?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He was a little.
That was must see TV when he had T.O.
Yeah. So I was riding with Philly for a minute, but I never grabbed no memorabilia, nothing.
But now all these goddamn Philly fans in New London in the last 3-4 years, I'm like, what the hell? When this happened?
Man. Yeah, that goes around. Just like you see all these
just like with New
Golden
England.
State Warrior jerseys and shit. Fuck out of here.
Just like with New England. When I first came to Connecticut, I did not see a New England jersey until 2004. I was seeing Boston Bruins, I was seeing Boston Celtics, but I was not seeing a New England Patriot
And
jersey
that's a
until
fact.
like 2004.
That's a fact.
Real talk.
That's a fact.
Listen. Connecticut, we all know Connecticut is they're in the middle of everything. We have nothing, right? So at some point you just gotta.
Yes, I do. Y'all got the Connecticut Sun. Y'all got them.
But you want to know what? hey, you want to know what though?
And I support them more than
New England. The way New England was winning, that's how they just brought that whole fan base in, son. It's crazy around here.
Yep. If you're 35 and up and you say you was a New England fan since you was a kid, I gotta look at you a little sideways. If you 35 and under, then I'd be like, yeah, maybe, because he's been winning for 20-something years. So
yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so him winning like that, like Ant, you come out here, bro. You see, it's ridiculous with this Patriot shit around here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, when I lived out, when I was living out there,
no choice.
When I was living out there, was that like 95? Yo, it wasn't no goddamn New England Patriots fans. Never. I didn't see it.
Nowhere.
I used to be a hell of a lot of Giants fans.
Yeah, the normal shit. Giants, Dallas. Those fans travel everywhere.
Basically,
Steelers,
you was looking at Giants and Dallas, like Giants, Dallas, Lakers, and Celtics.
No, Pittsburgh too. Like Ant just said, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I see a lot of
Pittsburgh too. Yeah, Pittsburgh too.
I've seen a lot of they travel everywhere. Yeah. Pittsburgh and Dallas fans and Chicago fans.
Listen. Niners fans be all over the place too now. I was about
to say, and somewhat Niner fans too. They travel all over. They be all over the place.
Not here though.
Yes, sir. Listen, man, you'd be surprised. Every time I go out, and I got a hat, somebody, I'm always doing this to somebody. Good shit. Always
question West Coast.
Goddamn lie.
I'm not question West Coast fans on the
goddamn lie. Ain't no goddamn 49er fans out here besides you.
No, it's a lie. It's a lie.
Nah, it's a few. I don't trust them. But I'm just saying though.
My Cowboy fans dominate everywhere.
How they became 49er fans, like.
I think my chapstick.
No, I'm West Coast.
I'm West Coast. Original 49ers fans. At least they are original.
I'm just I just live on the East Coast. I'm West Coast like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you do.
You know,
got
I'll
a
be
lot of
having
West
all
Coast
these.
teams.
I got all
do.
these stepkids and shit. I'll be like, I hate you too, little nigga. You ain't my son.
Listen, that's word talk, nigga. I think I'm from the West Coast anyway.
Like, you ain't my son.
I do. I think I can live out there and fit right in.
Yo.
My
Most of you fluent in the green category, Ken.
What?
I said most of y'all fluent in the green category, Ken. Oh man.
Yeah, man. I'm ready for that game.
Who's your pick? Who's your pick, Ant? You take a Philly?
Nah, I'm taking Kansas City.
Okay.
I honestly, it gets harder for me every time I see this dude. It gets harder for me to bet against Patrick Mahomes. I mean, oh man, bro.
Nah,
I'm a believer.
I don't think he in that type of like headline that it's hard to beat Patrick Mahomes. Because
I'm not saying it's
motherfuckers
hard.
been
I'm not
beating
saying it's
him.
hard
Yeah.
to beat because he had. We seen he went the last Super Bowl. They went to kick 3 field goals and go home.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying I'm getting to that point where it's like I've never been a Michael Jordan fan, but it gets hard to bet against these motherfuckers, man. It get real hard and real difficult. It's like he does shit. Like Steve, I text him like, yo, what the fuck? How is he doing this shit, man?
Yeah, he do that.
I got a feeling like that Philly line, if they could make adjustments on that Philly line, I mean against that Philly line,
They absolutely going to have to.
What's
that's what he has over anybody in the league.
What's Andy Reid's
The
record over Patrick
breakdown of the fucking play. Now, a lot of guys do things with the play breakdown, but not like this. No,
that's what I'm saying.
We never seen it like this ever.
And
we never seen it.
What about Andy Reid with 2 weeks of
preparation? That's what I'm saying.
He had 2 weeks of preparation. He had 2 weeks of preparation against Tampa Bay.
Yep.
So,
that don't matter. That don't matter. That don't matter. You can listen, man. You already know what you're going.
100%.
Yep.
That was a little different.
I'm wait. I'm gonna always go with the defense and offensive line and who has the best. By far, Philadelphia has the best.
That Tampa Bay squad was crazy.
By far,
Tom was on a different mission. Who you got? Who you taking, PPA?
I'm gonna go Philly.
Cowboys.
I'm gonna take Philly.
I'm kicking you out.
I got to take Philly.
I'm
taking the Cowboys.
Jalen Hurts. That's saving Alabama.
I don't like it. I
gotta take it. Yo, can I ask y'all? I got a quick trivia for y'all.
No, I got a quick trivia for you.
Give it here.
Why are you taking the motherfucking NFC East team?
Damn,
I was gonna go NFC side anyway. I always go NFC side.
Hey, Steve, you know who you going at? He sounds like Micah Parsons.
Nah, more like Bosa.
Oh, Micah over there. Nigga.
Yo, hey Steve, I'm going for Philly.
And you're cut off too. Matter of fact, you got a game to play. The hell off this goddamn screen. The hell is wrong with y'all?
Yeah,
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. It disappoints me. The only time I rooted for the Philadelphia Eagles was against Tom Brady. Obviously, I get tired of this motherfucker winning, so I wanted to see.
So you disappointed me. What the heck? I ain't never root for Philly until now. Everybody get one chance.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah.
We ain't had no choice. It was either let Tom Brady keep winning these motherfucking rings, or somebody root for somebody this nigga to lose. Like root for him to lose. Man. There was a bunch of shit. But what happened with the Tony Romo about to say nigga?
Oh man. Oh man.
I think this shit funny. I'm not gonna lie. Nowadays, I don't even give a fuck no more, my guy. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I'm starting not to give a fuck. Because we let people like Tom Brady get away with it, right? They let Tom Brady get away with it when he was in a tunnel with if anybody ever seen that clip, he clearly walked up to him and was like, yo, my nigga, I knew you was in the building because they had lost that game. And he was like, yo, you my kryptonite, my nigga. Like, huh? Who are you? Y'all talk like that? Y'all talk like that. It's excusable. It's excusable to they let certain white boys and white people get away with certain things in certain atmospheres and environments. But when it's somebody else that's not in they circle or in they shit, they don't let them get away with it. So
are you mad about it? That they said that?
I'm not mad about it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I see a lot of that going on in London County.
Because it's contradictory. It's contradictory. You can't be mad at one white boy for saying it, and then it's okay for your boy to say it. Cause we cool and we smoke and we chill together. He's about to be, yo, what up, my nigga? Cause y'all close. But as soon as he say it, yo, who nigga, what? What are you talking about? Come on, man, pick a side, son.
All my white friends know. All my white friends know they get checked from the dope.
Exactly, but I'm saying you let that be known. But in the sports world that they live in, they let whom they want to do it, whom they allow to do it, and then other people don't get a pass.
Well, I'm way past that N-word because I done came to the conclusion we get mad at white people for calling us niggas when we call each other niggas our damn self. So
I hear that.
It's always a contradiction, always gonna be behind that N-word.
Yeah, it's getting bad now.
Our damn community.
Especially look at our culture as far as like rap music is concerned. Find me some R&B, find me some regular shit out there. Everything is rap. And guess who supports it the most? The white people.
Yeah, I don't know about supporting, but like money-wise, they do support it. Money-wise, absolutely.
Because they buy it. They don't stream and download.
And that's how you support.
Yeah. But we support it. We support it by making it, by making the music. And then
no. We talking about the ones who's not making it, or the other black people that should be buying this shit, but all we do is stream shit.
Yep, all we do is cheat the game. Like it is what it is. So they don't give a fuck about us. They don't care about us, my G. You know what I mean? So we can't sit here and yes, it looks bad. It looks bad for Tony Romo, especially in now today's cancel culture bullshit that they got going on. It looks bad for him to have almost said that because he is a professional on TV. And that's not the way he's supposed to conduct himself. But he came out of character on what he's used to doing. What he's used to doing behind the scenes and probably around other black people of his stature. We chilling with the athletes. He probably said nigga to them a few times. And he got excited. And
listen, Steve. He's not talking to a nigga. He's talking. Understand the situation. He's calling a play. And nobody's talking to him. And he's calling a friggin' play. And he's calling out niggas. Like, what do you mean? He's not like, oh, my nigga. No, that's not the case.
Guess what? How many times he probably do this and is allowed to do it?
Listen,
this is what I'm saying.
Listen, and how many times have we heard it? Never.
When we analyze it, but guess what? Like I said, he got excited and almost got out of pocket, right? So
okay, what do you listen? So how much? This is where it goes. Like, how many times do you really say this word other than around him?
And that's what I said. He probably do this on the regular, but he's been conscious of it because he's been on the air doing a job. Now,
no, I'm not saying it like that, like him hanging around black people and they let him say nigga. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, is he doing this behind the scenes where he's around his white people?
Yes, he
with
is.
His white. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not the nigga around his white people saying the word.
He's doing it with both.
I don't think Tony Romo running around black people saying nigga. I don't think that.
Listen, like I said,
I don't think.
Did you ever think Tom Brady would say it?
I don't think that.
Did you didn't think Tom Brady would say it, right?
Listen, first of all, we never talked about it then. I ain't cool with that shit either.
I'm just saying, but I just brought it up, and I'm just saying though, but it's not glorified as much.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? It's not glorified.
I'm on
as
my
much.
podcast.
Oh, right on. I'll come back. I'll give you some time to use it.
Yeah, it's not glorified as much. It's not put out there because it's Tom Brady. But if Odell Beckham would have said, "You honky motherfucker," guess what would have happened? He would have been everywhere for 3 weeks.
But I believe they do be calling out white people like that. Like they do be calling out white people, especially in this woke culture. It's okay to call a white man a racist honky on live television.
Knock it off.
Where though?
Look,
I heard that a couple of times. I heard it a couple of times
Where? I've never heard it. I've never heard it.
on social media, but not in those words. But
No,
they
and just
do
like you
be
said,
exactly. This is what I mean.
Like,
In
Cos,
those
you
words.
saying black
Use
people be
those
saying
words.
that? We don't slip up like that. We don't slip up like that.
Exactly.
We don't slip up like that.
And to put Odell Beckham, man, Odell Beckham, one of them niggas that was, that be sucking on a person like Tom Brady cock, telling him to say, you can say whatever you want, you my nigga. He one of them guys.
And listen, and I don't debate that.
For real.
What I'm saying is though, but if he was to do that, there's a difference of what we. All right, so let's take Eminem for example. Eminem had one of his earlier. I put this shit when I had another Facebook. I put this shit up there. Eminem had a song before he was popular.
Yeah,
where
talking
he
about
had
the
a
black
rap
girls in the crazy
the black
way.
bitch track.
Talking
The black bitch
exactly.
track.
Exactly, and he kept saying nigga and black bitches and all of this shit, right?
Yep.
Does anybody?
I don't like Eminem. I never did.
I'm just saying,
And
but
nobody
nobody
really-
gives a fuck.
nobody really-
It's not.
it
It's
wasn't
not
no
talked
backlash.
about. Is what I'm saying.
wasn't-
It's not glorified, right?
What's the name?
Because you pick and choose who you want to villainize. We pick and choose who we want to
Yeah,
villainize.
yeah.
We don't pick and choose.
Yeah.
Stop! You gotta stop doing it. It's plain and simple. Once everybody's held accountable for this type of shit, that's when it'll stop. But right now, it's never gonna stop, yo. Like plain and simple.
Hey, I
So
think
either-
if
until
he
everybody's held
would've- I think
accountable, you can't keep picking sides, yo. Like you can't pick a side, or you just keep it the same, and everybody just get over it because it's starting to get annoying.
Right. I believe if Eminem would have said that like today, it would have been a problem. If he would have said that today, I believe. But that was when What's the Name came out with that, and he said that. Who was the rapper that actually told people? People didn't even know.
The Game.
Who was
The
that
Game.
rapper? Huh?
The Game.
I thought it was I thought it was the other guy, the Source magazine, the little crazy dude, Benzino.
Oh
Nah,
yeah,
it was
Benzino
The
that
Game.
came out of that.
The Game
Benzino-
actually made a
Benzino
song
brought it
about
up
that
too, though.
shit.
They both brought it up.
He
I
made a
thought it was
song about
before the
that
game
shit.
came out. But I thought it was
There's
before
a song he made apologizing to Dr. Dre, and he mentioned that shit about the Eminem Black Bitch track. That's how I knew it was called Black Bitch.
Yeah, I remember that, but I could have sworn when they was all beefing back in 2000 and like 2 or 3, that's when it came out.
Oh, I don't,
You know,
I don't,
but
I don't
any
know that part.
well,
I know what
yeah.
happened.
Benzino, he put it in the Source magazines because he was like the head honcho. I think he's the head editor. That was
No,
his.
that is his magazine.
Yeah. But so, everybody started trashing Benzino for even bringing it out, and it was all black guys.
But this is the part that I'm saying. If you know that and that is facts, like this is what I'm saying. We can't pick and choose who we want to villainize in this. And when you're talking about that stuff, it's either all of you or none of you at this point. We're way past what's really going on, right? Because now we got like shit that happened to Homeboy because he was fucking this nigga baby mama. They had a thing, and then they killed this nigga. They killed this nigga.
Who? What?
The cops, the 5 black cops that set this dude up.
So I heard about that. So is that really what happened?
Yes, they both worked at FedEx. His baby mother worked at FedEx. He worked at FedEx. He was fucking his baby mother. They set him up and killed him and beat him down a block, 2 to 3 blocks from his house, or 300 feet or some shit like that from his house, and killed this man. Like, come on, dog. Come on.
Right.
Damn.
Because
I'm thinking it was some old cop on a bystander type shit. Now look, you see,
Nah.
the women.
No.
No.
Look how dumb the other cops are. Now you about to go to jail for entertaining this bitch ass nigga.
Yep.
Fuck the
Feelings.
women, man. I
His
swear to
feelings.
God.
And they had a so this is what was really disturbing. So these guys were in the community as they were called Scorpion, right? So they weren't dressed like regular cops and all of that because of they were patrolling the community because they're black and there's mostly a black community because they can relate better. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it was set up for. And then they go and pull this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, who's really at fault here? They're all at fault. You know what I'm saying? This is no longer turning into white against black. This is blue against black. This is idiot against idiot at this point, or idiot against innocent. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing shit. I don't even know you. I don't even know you, my G. Like, you beat me up and then sent a picture to the baby mother.
What?
After they whooped his ass. After they whooped his ass. Look what we did to this nigga.
Now that's some nigga shit for your ass right there.
This is what I'm saying.
Oh, he was
But,
in his
but
feelings
everybody's
hard body.
calling it white supremacy.
Yep. Now that's some real
Everybody
nigga
calling it
shit that happened.
But how could this is I know we off subject a little bit, but how can you do better as a black community if you're not showing better?
No. We just got set back about 10 fucking killings.
Yeah, they ain't gonna give us niggas no money no more.
We just got set back about 10 cop killings.
And all they did was make all the other killings justifiable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The setback.
Let me bring it to an understanding. Those guys, at least 3 out of 5 of them have like prior issues, as you guys know. Like, I remember when Newark, New Jersey was hiring just anybody, any police officers, just to have police officers posted, what have you. It was guys getting hired that had like crazy records. And that's what they did in Memphis, because Memphis is like probably number 2 or number 3 in homicides right now. So you guys heard about the units and stuff like that particular unit. So
yeah, and places like that, you know, the cats that be trying to get jobs, there's no real good jobs, and then you can become a police officer.
Yeah. So that's exactly what happened. That happened in Newark. That happened when Cory Booker was the mayor. That happened in Newark.
Abuse of power. That was a horrible abuse of power.
Yeah, and these guys ain't real trained. They ain't trained. They not real cops. They nothing but thugs.
Hold on, listen. It's happening. It's happening right in our town with the schools. Right in New London, right? It's happening in our town with the schools. Listen, they hire anybody to be a teacher in these schools. Listen, they done hired Jason's daughter to be a teacher or something inside that school. Then with the school,
Jason's daughter.
Yeah, Tamaya.
Who Jason?
My cousin.
Oh, they did?
That's not for that. We good. Like,
No.
Oh
Listen.
my God!
Listen, because it's bad. Listen.
And that's my family too. And I be seeing her Facebook. She be like talk about some 304.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about what she did inside the school. Like, she's not even qualified to be there. First off.
Yeah, right, she's too young-minded to be in there.
Not even qualified to be there, but they put her in there, and then the kid gets snappy with her. She snaps on the fucking kid about to whoop a kid ass.
Yeah, see, that's the type of shit that got to be vetted. You can't have that type of shit. You ain't got no degree. You can't.
Don't you got to go through school?
You got to know how to act like a teacher.
Don't you got to go through schooling to become a teacher?
Not anymore,
yes, bro.
Not anymore.
Not
anymore. Ain't go through college or nothing like that to go become a teacher.
Not anymore.
You could be
you can take a college or nothing like that to become a teacher.
Not no more. Obviously.
No, I'm saying, did she do that? Did she make
no, she didn't. No.
You could be a para. You could take the para test and you could work inside the schools.
I heard you, Jimmy. I got you.
As a teacher?
Yeah, you could take a para test, but that don't mean you're not a teacher. You're just like like somebody that's you know, a one-on-one with kids when you're a parent.
No, but Boom
You know-
said that was they let that girl be a teacher.
No, I don't think she's a teacher.
parent.
I think
No,
she's
not a
parent.
teacher, a sub, but
Yeah,
she in
she's a
there.
parent,
Yeah.
She in there
yeah,
watching
like a
students.
parent.
Why did she in there watching students? Why there's not another teacher in there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but real talk, since that whole situation, it's be honest with you, it's super hard to get into New London schools. Like it's like you have to have no record at all to get into New London schools, and that means she probably don't have a record as of yet. But she's like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why. And then all you got to do is pass a para test. That's
And
like
you're good to
easy as
go.
all hell, and you're good to go. But
Nah.
have no record. Yeah, have no record at all.
All right, fuck that shit. No,
that's-
we'll switch gears to get into a little.
Can I give y'all a trivia real quick?
Go ahead. Yeah, yes. What's your trivia? I forgot about that. PPA. What you got?
This man has been to 5 Super Bowls. This man has been to 5 AFC championship games. Why is this man having a hard time getting a fucking job? Guess this man.
like right now, he's hard time.
Huh?
Is he like playing in the league now?
Yeah, he said that. He said,
Yeah,
why is he having a hard time getting a job? AFC
Oh, yeah,
championships?
I say that because one of y'all gonna guess it. I say that to bring up this next topic.
AFC championships?
He's
Yes,
been to 5 AFC championships, and it's hard
5
for him to
Super
get
Bowls.
5.
How
Super
many?
Bowls.
5 Super Bowls.
God damn! Oh man, my brain got to work a little more. Hold on.
Matter of fact,
I
let me specify 3 Super Bowls.
Well, yeah,
He's
you
been to
said
5
Such a big
NFC
one.
championship games, AFC championship games, and 3 Super Bowls.
Joe Flacco?
And why does this man have a hard time getting him a job?
Joe Flacco?
No, I don't think Joe.
No.
Flacco.
AFC?
AFC now I'm real confused.
He's a coach. I'll give you that much too. He's a coach,
Oh, you
not a
didn't say
player.
that. You talking about player.
That's
Not a
what I mean.
player. He's a coach.
He's a coach. He can't get a job.
Yeah. Y'all gonna
He's
guess.
been to 5 and 3.
He been to 3 Super Bowls
So you
and
talk-
5
you
AFC
talk-
championship games.
You talk about what's the name? The offensive coordinator from the Chiefs.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Why the hell they talking about him going to take another offensive coordinator spot and he can't get a head coaching job?
Eric Bieniemy. Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah,
My bad.
yeah,
Eric Bieniemy.
that's a
But
good one.
he's been having that problem. He's been having that problem, Doug. I don't know
And
why.
I'm starting to fear that. I'm starting to really fear that.
because he has
He wore out his welcome by applying for all the, and he been trying to get a job for the past 10 years.
All right, so let me ask you a question. You think Brian Leftwich is going to get a job? Byron Leftwich, the head coaching position?
No, he can. He need a like. I think he can right now, but
Listen.
I would say all black coaches is not gonna get.
No.
I don't think these new black coaches is gonna get good jobs. They gonna get fucked up jobs.
The San Francisco 49ers coordinator just ruined it for everybody else. Because he just got the head coaching job in Houston. So they did their due diligence already this year. They hired a black coach. It's over now.
He got
Who did their due diligence?
What's your defensive coordinator guy's name?
DeMeco Ryan.
DeMeco Ryan.
DeMeco Ryan.
So
they
just got that hired in Houston.
So who did their due diligence?
Nobody else is getting a job.
So what he's saying, PPA,
They filled the quota.
What he's saying,
Yep, they filled the quota for the year.
They filled the quota.
One black head coach. Everybody else is gone. Like, doesn't matter. It's over.
hey,
They filled the quota.
real quick,
But
you gotta
Eric
answer.
Bieniemy, son, I feel bad for him, son.
But
I
hey,
feel
I'm gonna
bad
tell
for
you,
him, man.
No, but see,
I'm gonna
that's
tell you,
DeMarco wanted to go there. He
Eric,
played there. He wanted to go there. So that's his issue now.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
whatever happens over there and they play the shit out of him, that's what you wanted. That's what you get.
What you guys say, Kasim? You about to get out, right?
yeah, I'm letting you guys know, Eric the Enemy, he has off the field pass. Just look up his pass, and that's the reason why they're not hiring him. Just letting you guys know, he's been blackballed as being the head coach from the owners. Just letting you guys know.
So what's this? I mean, you gonna leave us in the hanging? What's this off the field stuff?
No, this is like real, like got something to do with what is it? Fucking, domestic situation. And I think
So
something with alcohol being involved.
Oh, and that's true. If that's true,
let me tell y'all what I've told y'all since forever. If anybody's ever listened or heard what I said, it's reared its ugly head once again. How did Joe Mixon get into the NFL?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh God, because he was way better talent than his trouble is. That's why.
How did he get into the NFL, son?
By keeping his
He's
mouth
been having
shut.
a hell of. I told you.
Son,
Yep, keeping his mouth shut. Yep.
And him and Kareem Hunt, the only two who did their jobs by keeping their mouth shut and letting their representatives do what they had to do for them, right?
Yep.
And apologizing and then going away. But what just happened? What just happened?
The real Joe Mixon done came back.
He like all our uncles. He don't take no shit from no bitch.
Exactly. And that nigga, they said that nigga was pointing guns in bitches' faces.
This is son, and this is not that's not okay because you already have a history. You knock Shorty out on camera in a restaurant like it was nothing,
and now
walked
supposedly
away.
now it was for a reason that woman did hit him hard as hell.
Ray Rice was vilified to the point he should have been hung somewhere as far as they was concerned for what he did. Joe Mixon did the same shit except he walked away. Ray Rice just dragged his wife out of remorse. Out of remorse. Because he was like, God dang, I knocked you out. And somebody caught it on the elevator camera and it looked bad. Joe Mixon did the same thing in college, knocked Shorty out in the restaurant, and walked away like a serial killer. And now he done just point guns in chicks' faces. And all of a sudden, this is okay. It was bound to happen again. And he showed it. He proved it. He proved himself wrong.
But you got to say Ray Rice was at the. This is what can you do for me league, as you guys know.
Yeah,
and
but
Ray Rice. But this is the honest truth by these guys that make decisions with these trouble players. Like what's the name? His antics now, like Odell Beckham. Nobody really don't want to sign his ass.
Nobody,
you know what I'm saying? He was great.
Shit.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna front. They said how Ray Rice's wife was acting in the club prior to them going to that elevator.
Crazy.
They said, I ain't gonna lie, if that was my girl, you know, something is bound to break. Was something bound to break out that night?
Here's something crazy.
Was acting like a real thotty,
and
he had to sit and watch that shit.
How much more you heard about Dana White's incident?
None.
Hey,
damn.
Why?
Exactly.
What about
Matter of fact, Dana White, I just seen Dana White online. He about to do the next UFC event.
Yep, exactly.
Hey,
I had a question from last week. I wanted to ask about the referees and I would like your opinion on this as well.
Guys, I'm about to get up out of here.
All right, have a good game, bro.
Stay up unapologetic.
No doubt, guys. If y'all still on after I'm out, if y'all still on, I'm gonna check you.
No doubt.
Stay up, bro.
So you guys, my basketball guys, the refs, and I'm not the refs. I'm not even gonna go there right now because I did that last week. But I have a problem with a rule. I have a problem with a rule, and it's been in play for, I don't know, maybe the past 8 years or so. I'm maybe around there. And I think it's a sucky ass rule. And I think it takes away from being able to defend how you should. It takes away a lot. It takes away a lot as far as I'm concerned. Is anybody okay with the rule? I think it should be changed with the landing area. When you shoot a jump shot and somebody comes to try to block it and they land on your foot and blah 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 blah. I hate that fucking rule, son. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. You want to know why? And I think this is another reason. Why so many threes is allowed to go up, because you really can't contest the 3-point shot anymore or the jump shots because of the landing area.
And there's a certain way you got to defend a 3-point shot too. You ain't lying.
So they basically, if you think about it, it's kind of like the sack and the quarterback rule, right? So the way you have to land and get up off of them, or the way you have to do it. So in the NBA, you have to go and move to the side. So how you supposed to control your body like that, like you Superman or Black Adam?
And remember, you think about it. You had defenders like remember Shane Battier. He was famous for putting his hand right in your face as you going up to take a jump shot. He was famous for keeping his hand right in your face.
Yep, that used to be a thing.
That don't go down no more. It did take away a lot of defense stuff because of that. Because you should be able to aggressively defend a 3-point shot. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're a guy, you about 10, 15 feet away and you trying to chase a 3-point shooter down. Momentum gonna take that wherever you jumping from. Momentum is gonna take you towards that ball and the release of that ball. But how a 3-point shooter land, that shouldn't be no fucking issue, man.
Because you want to know what the problem I think is because people like to kick their legs out and try to create fouls. Stop trying to create contact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the Reggie Miller rule.
Reggie Miller effect. You know what I'm saying? He was famous for it.
And I'm not gonna lie. So me, I am somebody who suffered from it. I have literally a fractured foot right now from the league I played in. I landed on somebody's foot, and I fractured my foot.
You ain't get the call?
Nah.
Oh shit! Now you know if you was in the league, baby. You know you was in the league. You would have got sued. You've been able to sue.
Well, honestly, that's what Reggie Miller.
4 years now.
And you got to remember too why they outlawed it and why they started calling it.
Kawhi Leonard.
Bruce Bowen. Remember Bruce Bowen? He used to do that to everybody. Have his foot out, and they come down and mess their ankle up on his foot. He was invading their landing space. Now I think it's out of hand, me personally, because the way they call it is ridiculous. The way they call it is ridiculous. Some of these 4-point players, I think they might as well just like how they got in the big 3 with the 4-point marker. I think they might as well just had it. If y'all that thirsty to put more points on the board, just go ahead and implement a 4-point system that doesn't include fouls at the 3-point line the way they're doing it, because it's ridiculous. Like some of these players I see where it's really just like how we see in football, right? Where your momentum takes you away. It takes you there. That's not necessarily invading someone's space. If I jump straight up and you're jumping straight up, but your leg is out by me, I'm not avoiding your space.
But since when, like you saying that, since when do you actually kick your leg out on a 3-point shot? Forward.
I've never done it. I've never done it. Honestly, I wasn't good enough shooter to do that. all my mechanics need to be straight up and what it needs to be. So I know I wouldn't kick him off for that.
But this is practice to create fouls and contact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't understand. Like, that's not real basketball. Like,
Steve, what was that game? As a matter of fact, it was a playoff game about a couple of weeks ago. It's sort of similar to what you're talking about. It was a kicker going up for I believe it was a punt or a field goal. I never seen a bullshit call in my goddamn life. They rushed him and they blocked the fucking kicks.
no,
But due to the fact that he went up in the air and he landed, that dude got that kicker, got the call.
yeah.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? I was like, that was clean. He blocked it clean. But because his momentum and he got pushed by a lineman, and he blocked the damn kick. And the minute that kicker jumped up and kicked this punt, and he landed awkwardly on the goddamn floor, they called the goddamn roughing the kicker on the nigga. I'm like, damn, that's some bullshit.
They've
That
taken
is
a lot of
some
defense away from the games where it actually matters. Where it
And this
actually matters.
is a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? Shit is riding on the line. You know what I'm saying? So you know.
Shit, look at the roughing the passer calls. A lot of those.
Oh my God. Oh my
those are
God.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like I see it. It's just like, yo, your momentum. You cannot throw a flag or blow a whistle on momentum. Sometimes they're already in that motion and they're right there where they just by like a quarter of an inch miss the ball or miss a tackle or something like that. And their momentum is going to continuously take them that way. You can't call that. You think I'm supposed to, like, I can't freeze myself in mid-rush.
This is what they think these motherfuckers are superheroes instead of human beings. Like, you're playing a sport, my guy. And this brings me to the next thing that they're talking about with the fixed games. Why are we calling out fixed games in sports? Listen, and magnetic gloves and sticky gloves. Yes, they have sticky gloves. So what? Did sticky gloves stop Slayton from dropping that 3 and 7 while he was wide open? Nah. So did sticky gloves stop homeboy from dropping that ball? Was it Cincinnati?
Yeah, that's true too.
Cincinnati?
That's
wide
true.
open? Did that stop him from dropping that ball? Sticky gloves, magnetic gloves? Nah. Nope. How many drops? Where was the magnetic gloves with your boy Stephon Diggs off the tip pass? Where was that at? I mean, we could go to so many scenarios where shit has been fucked up. So we're not gonna say which fixed and the sticky gloves and blah 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 blah. They're legal to play in the sport. They're legal to use in the sport. They're not affecting the outcome of games. They're just not.
But the thing is, the only thing I say with that is when you hear some of these older receivers that didn't play with those type of gloves and shit like that.
Because they weren't invented.
But it was cleaner. You would consider that a regular pair of gloves versus a sticky magnetic pair of gloves cleaner. You know what I'm saying? As far as catching the football. That's the only gripe I got is when these older players and they gripe. You get what I'm saying? Like what you was just talking about the defense. Do you hear how Dr. J, Bill Russell and all these guys, Mike, Magic, all them talk about how much defense is a way out of the game and how much they can't. It's almost like they can't stand watching basketball. Everybody except Magic, may I add, but. It's not good. It's not good. Because all three of us can contest to this. We don't watch basketball the way we used to. It's not as intriguing. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, at the All-Star break, that's when I'm going to start watching basketball again because that's when everything intensifies for me.
Especially when you got people like the Lakers last night who had a fucking lead on the New Orleans Pelicans all fucking game, and then LeBron just looks like he's only playing for the fucking record. He's only playing for the record and trying to figure out where he wants to break the record at. So he's doing this here and this here, and then taking plays off here. Y'all had to lead all game. You had to lead all game, a double-digit lead all game.
And Zion didn't play last night either. Did he play?
No, he ain't play last night.
He didn't play.
Brandon Ingram went for 37 and some change and whatever else. Like, dude, come on now.
Oh, when that team comes together, though, they're going to be dangerous. If they get some balance under their belt and they able to play together.
In the West?
Pelicans, right? They number 4? They are?
I think so, yeah. I think they're number 4.
They're going to be dangerous.
Number 4. But
when
like I was saying, I don't. Nothing's fixed. Yes, there's a human element to the referees fucking up. Maybe they don't want to do their job some nights. Just like I don't want to go to work some days. I fucked up. I missed the package the other day.
Yo, what the fuck?
Doesn't mean I couldn't correct it the next day. You feel what I'm saying? Like some days we just not on our job. We just not in the right frame of mind. We miss shit. That's what referees are. They humans that's out there. We just have somebody on this show that comes on every week that's going to ref a game. You think he not going to fuck up a couple calls or miss a couple calls?
He going to miss all the calls.
He going
I hope he not repping no. I hope he ain't repping no goddamn basketball.
Yeah,
I know. You know. He's gonna say. He's gonna say. You know, bro. What's he gonna say? He's gonna say. What's that? What's that?
He's gonna be like, "Yo, you walked."
He's gonna say, "I thought I fouled him." Yeah.
He gonna throw.
He's gonna be like, "Fuck it, jump ball."
Yeah.
He gonna throw a technical foul sign on the travel.
Actually, he ain't even gonna have it. What's he gonna be? Gonna throw a flag.
Y'all better leave Unapologetic alone. He out there doing his job. Taking the difference for the kids in his pockets at the same time.
Nah,
you gotta go to class. You gotta go to school for that. You gotta take a course for that. You gotta take a course.
You do. I've been wanting to do it, but
Nah, I was asked to do it. I'm straight. I don't know why I didn't, but I just can't. I don't want anything else taking up my time besides my regular job.
I think I could coach a championship young team.
I mean, I think we all could, but I just don't.
If I could get these assholes to listen, it's the youth to me.
I don't want to. I don't like these young motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie.
If I could get the assholes to listen, that's what I say.
yeah, they think they know too much, and they want to base everything off of the video game. I can't do it.
Yeah, son, imagine me going out there and being like, yo, you need to do this and you need to do that and blah 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 blah. They trying to listen to me. Who the fuck am I? What the fuck did I do? Nobody knows me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like high level basketball sports, they be like, nigga, you did your thing in the streets. They be like, yo, man, nobody knows you. I asked my dad. Like,
oh yeah, you gotta have a hell of an introduction to get these motherfucking kids here.
Word, for real.
You gotta pull up playing Lil Baby or something to introduce yourself as the new head coach.
The only attitude these motherfuckers I ever seen.
Yeah,
but
they be like, oh yeah, I listened to this motherfucker.
What y'all feel about these niggas fighting in the NBA? Well, these guys fighting in the NBA. Let me go back to not saying the N-word, right? Putting the flag on the play. Being that we didn't discuss that. Let me try to fix my shit a little bit. What do you think about these guys fighting? Austin Rivers, Dylan Brooks was definitely a dirty player. He's taking the spot of a couple people. I don't know who you want to name. Stockton, Isaiah Thomas, a couple other cats you might want to name that was dirty players. But he's definitely taking the place of that guy of this generation that's a dirty player.
And I told you that, Steve, about Memphis when we was discussing Memphis. He's the one that they should fucking trade.
Who, Dylan Brooks?
Yeah.
Why?
He's the one that he number one, not only because he's dirty, he's playing bad, he's shooting bad, and he don't fit the mold of what Memphis is trying to do moving forward. They need somebody else better.
Look, listen, man. Sometimes you
All
need
right,
that asshole.
So now, would you take?
So
He's a small forward now, right?
Marcus Smart. Boston got Marcus Smart, right? One of the top teams in the NBA.
But he ain't dirty. He clean. He's a clean defender. Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart. He's clean defender.
We gonna call Marcus Smart a clean defender.
A clean defender. Him, okay. Pat Bev, they clean defenders.
Pat Bev is not a clean defender.
Pat Bev not a clean defender. He ain't.
No.
What you think, Ant?
I'm not saying he's intentionally dirty. Dylan Brooks is intentionally dirty.
Yeah, but Dylan Brooks. Did you see what he did yesterday?
Who?
Dylan Brooks. To Donovan Mitchell. That's what I'm talking about. That one. Yeah. That wasn't a basketball play at all.
Nah, not at all. That's why I said he's intentionally dirty. Patrick Beverley, he's not clean. Marcus Smart's not clean, but they're not intentionally dirty.
Right. Pat Bev just getting away. You know what I'm saying? He not out there trying to hurt nobody.
I call him clean because.
Well, hold on. We have evidence. We have evidence.
He did the Westbrook. Westbrook, that was something different. He was attacking that man's knees and shit.
So is that hold on. Once a criminal, always a criminal.
Well, if that's the shit.
You'll ever be known as that when it comes to there's evidence on this shit. Right?
He said, take me to jail.
Throw away the key.
Let me pause this shit. These two motherfuckers. Oh shit! These two motherfuckers is going at it, Steve.
Huh? Good
These
morning.
two motherfuckers is going at it, son.
How are you? Huh?
These two motherfuckers is going at it.
You talking about Serrano?
Nah, two coaches. Fucking Devin Haney father and Chank's trainer.
Cause son, you're not even talking shit.
That nigga said you don't get no money. Shit.
They had a couple women's fights last night. I didn't get to watch them yet, but I'm gonna try to come back on them. So that was one that got into a fight. The other one was Austin Rivers and Mo Bamba.
But did you see how Donovan Mitchell was busting Dylan Brooks' ass before that, though?
Son,
that was straight anger from getting your ass bust.
Did we not say?
I think Dylan Brooks was like, shit, I got to do something to this motherfucker.
Did we not say I think we was in agreement that he's the best two guard in the NBA right now, right?
I don't know.
We had this discussion.
I don't know.
Guard in the NBA.
I don't know.
Who's better than him?
If I had to go this season, I'd go Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You said Shai Gilgeous. We already said he's a combo guard.
I think he's the best too.
But he's a combo guard, so we're gonna what's the name? I said two guard.
He ain't no combo. He's a two guard.
Dude, I sent you the motherfucking thing. I sent you the stats. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander today is considered in the point guard with the stats is concerned.
He's not with a point. He's Look
it up, my guy. I sent it to you.
He's not a point guard
because you blocked me that week from your phone calls.
You an asshole.
I sent it to Ant. I sent it to Casa. I sent it to everybody on this panel because I thought I was wilding out.
And I would argue Devin Booker when healthy.
Yeah, Devin Booker. But so Devin Booker over, but he's not healthy. Donovan Mitchell's been healthy.
Devin Booker took a team to a championship.
they win one.
Donovan didn't either.
No.
Donovan never been out of the second round in the playoffs.
So we talk about individual though. Right now, today, who do you take? Who's the best two guard in the NBA? Like again, we'll go through this one more time.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Okay, he's a combo guard, but go ahead with that. We'll let you have your Shai Gilgeous-Alexander moments. He had 42 last night. Yeah, 42.
That sound like a point guard number.
That's Josh Giddey, but if Josh Giddey's out the lineup, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays point guard. That's what I'm saying. But he came in as a point guard. You know what I mean? So he's classified. Look up the stats. He's classified as a point guard, not a shooting guard. So like I'm saying,
he never was a point guard for the Clippers, and he never was a point guard for the Thunder. He always ran the two.
Watch him. Look at the stats. He's not classified as a shooting guard, brother. I'm just letting you know.
I'm saying on the Thunder, he is.
Yes, maybe. But what I'm saying is they don't put him in that category because he's not. So he didn't come in as that. He didn't come in as that.
Yeah.
But
so Westbrook is not a point guard.
The Austin Rivers fight. What happened with that? Did anybody see that shit?
With Mo Bamba?
Yes.
Oh God.
Like what was the? I don't know. I still don't know right now what actually happened. I don't know if anybody has any context on what happened. Why did he go over to the bench? Did anybody hear anything?
Fuck
I don't even
it.
know what happened. What the hell? Yo, say are you rubbing lotion on a Batman pillow?
You see, and overdoing some different going on. Let's get all the truth out. Let's hopefully he spilled something or something.
Is that your pajamas? I think that's his pajamas. I said pajamas. You heard me? Yo, we out of pocket in this motherfucker. But do you know anything that happened though? Like why did he go over to the bench? Like why was this? So 2 nights in a row, we done had some shit going on. Like some fights, like some real fights. People swinging, we getting suspensions, everything. Like they acting like it's the 90s again.
But I don't think Donovan Mitchell should have been fined $20,000 for getting punched in his own nuts.
No. He shouldn't have.
They fined that nigga $20,000. I said, what? That's fucked up.
He shouldn't have. He shouldn't have at all. He shouldn't have at all.
Was it? You think it was the scuffle afterwards they fined him for?
Yeah, it was everything. It was everything. It was the
You
whole.
gotta be kidding me, bro. Basically, the NBA saying get hit in the nuts and just stand there.
God dang it!
What the hell happened to you, Steve?
No, I had to run away real quick. Y'all gotta keep talking when I'm running away. Like can't stop the process. So anyways, I got a question and I want to talk about what's going on with Kyrie Irving, man.
Oh man, you done pissed me off, man.
What's going on with Kyrie?
You done pissed me off. Now, why the fuck would he send his agents to the Brooklyn organization in the first place in the middle of the damn season?
I mean,
everybody and their mama knew that Kyrie Irving was under a prove-it year for his extension. Everybody and their mama know that Brooklyn was not going to extend him All-Star break. He knew that. For him to do that dumb shit, man, I'll tell you no lie, because I'm angry because this, that's one of my favorite fucking players.
And but son, how long I've been telling you that Kyrie Irving is a fucking nutcase, son. His talent, I'm telling you, he's a problem, son. He's a cancer in the locker room.
Man.
He's a cancer in the locker room, bro. Like he can't keep it together. He's always gonna start some shit for one reason or another, whether it's calculated or it's emotional. He's always going to start something, son. I don't know if he really has like attention problems. I don't know if he has problems. He probably got erectile dysfunction or some shit where he can't really get no pussy. Like, I don't know what's really going on with Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? So
that's one motherfucker. You ain't got to worry about him shutting the fuck up and keeping his mouth shut.
Yeah, son. He's a problem, Doug. He's a problem because he's looking for attention.
$40 million he getting this season.
He's looking for attention in the wrong places, Doug. He's looking for attention in the wrong places, and I don't understand it. Like, dude, you wanted to play with Kevin Durant. Now you playing with Kevin Durant. Now you want to trade. I'm confused. That's your boy, or is that not your boy? And this is where we go back to these motherfuckers can't get it right in this generation, Doug. They said they want to play with their people, and then guess what? They go and do some dumb shit like this.
I really think Kyrie Irving had problems with the Brooklyn organization from the start, from the moment he touched that. Because remember, they didn't want Kyrie. They wanted Durant. But I think he had problems with them from the start. I think he had all around organizational problems. I don't think he feels that he needs to work for anybody. Start your own fucking league, Kyrie Irving. Find the players that you can sponsor and start your own fucking league and make your own fucking rules. Cause the way he's operating, it's like if he was a friend of mine and he doing shit like that, I would have had to cut this dude off. I would have to cut him off.
He's horrible. He's horrible, son. Like, and I don't know. Obviously, we don't know these people personally. We only going on what we see and what we hear. But you've caused a problem everywhere you've went. You've caused a problem everywhere you've went at your job. We're hearing about you at your job. Your job is to play basketball. You caused a problem in Cleveland. You wanted away from LeBron James. You go to the Celtics. You cause a problem with the Celtics. Now you go to New Jersey. Now you're causing not one, but 2 to 3 problems with the Nets. I'm confused on, and you got what you wanted.
But on the flip side of that, I think he's doing what he's doing to get with LeBron James. And if I'm the Brooklyn Nets, I'm not giving him that.
But son, you didn't want to play with LeBron. Remember?
He said sorry. He said sorry.
I don't care if you're sorry or not. I want it out. I want it out. And now all of a sudden, like at the end of the day, everybody talks about the block, but they diminish the shot. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you are the one who actually got LeBron his ring in Cleveland, not LeBron.
And I tell you no lie. I tell you no lie. I think that was a disdain on his career too. I don't think he let that up too. I really think Kyrie Irving felt that he deserved the MVP of that finals.
Yo, he went nuts.
He did.
He went nuts, bro. Like, he showed exactly who he was at that moment, Doug. He went nuts.
Yeah.
And didn't get enough credit for it because of one block, my G. One block. One. And like I said, he wasn't the one.
If he don't change his game, you just get the typical LeBron James and they lose that final. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They lose that final. If he don't change his game, if he ain't start ending up on his points and shit throughout that series.
He went straight insane. He was coming down possession after possession, N1 after N1, like jump shot after jump shot, like three. Yo, he was just going for 2 or 3 games in a row.
Yep. Well, that's what get me mad. Kyrie was doing his thing. He was holding Brooklyn down while Kevin was going and all of that.
Son, he's mental.
What made him go after all that and just go to the organization and be like, yo, give me this, give me my extension right now or trade me.
Son, he got mental problems.
What the fuck, man?
Mental issues.
Just when I thought he was doing good, his mouth was closed.
Nah, he got mental problems. This is what happens when you got real mental issues. Yo, mental health is real, son.
You don't think he can help himself?
Nah, he can't. He can't. Like I'm telling you, he got attention problems and everything.
That shit got me tight, man.
It's not okay. It's not okay what happens around here. And people need to, and people really need to check themselves and check what's really going on.
And you see what's going on. You see what's going on. You watching these NBA games now. This is when the teams is right now is coming into All-Star break. Star players about to get sat and getting prepared for this All-Star game in about another 2.5 fucking weeks.
So let me ask. So let's dig deeper into. Let's dig a little deeper. I'm gonna go a little deeper, right? So being that Kevin Durant is his boy, right? So do you not? So maybe let's just hypothetically speak here, like they do all the time, right? Because sports is hypothetical a lot. Let's just say Kevin Durant's his boy. They're real friends, actually, and he divulged some information to him. Maybe Kevin Durant's knee is really not ready to come back this season, and maybe he's like, I need to roll up. You're not coming back. I need to be traded because I might not get the extension if you're not back. I might not blah, 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 blah. Things are not going well with the organization and our talks and shit like that. Maybe Kevin Durant's not ready to come back this year. He feels they can't win without Kevin Durant because you got Ben Simmons and who else? And maybe he's asking for a trade, and maybe Kevin Durant follows suit next year after this season.
If that happens, I get what he did. If that happens, then I get what he did.
I'm just saying, let's dig deeper and let's give him the benefit of the doubt on that spot. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. Let's go to the other side. Okay. Let's take his side for a little bit. Maybe he knows some shit. Kevin Durant ain't coming back. His knee fucked up. He could come back next year. Maybe that shit happens, and he's now demanding a trade because of that, because he knows something.
You know why that makes sense? It's because I'm still baffled. Because it got to be a reason why he just go and just ask for a trade if they can't extend them. You know what I'm saying? There got to be something behind that's not being said that he knows about. Because that's the only thing that I can accept. You dig what I'm saying? That he knows something that nobody knows about what's going on with at least Kevin Durant and his injury.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, shit. Let me go still try to go run and get me a championship and get me an extension somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because if he just did that, being a cocky motherfucker that he is, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
But I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because I don't want to be like everybody else. So, like, we'll dig a little deeper, you know what I'm saying, to get into that, into that type of shit. So,
that was when I heard that shit frustrated the shit out of me, man. I ain't even gonna front. Because Kevin Durant is on par to come back just right after All-Stars.
On par to come back, but maybe what if he's not? And this is what I'm, what I'm saying, I want to allude to. Maybe what if he's not and Kyrie knows that? And now he's just going on his shit. You know what I mean?
And I'll get right back on it. If it goes like that, I'll get right back on the show and tell Kyrie Irving I'm sorry.
No.
But right now, he's a bitch ass nigga. He's a punk motherfucker. I will beat the shit out of him if I see him. Shit, man.
Listen, because he's not okay.
Because this is a move that could possibly, if they decide to ban, because I ain't giving him what the fuck he want. But if let's just say they do trade him now, this could shake up the whole Eastern Conference right now. The Kyrie Irving trade, because they got till Thursday. Is the trade deadline?
Yep.
Because I really think, because they say he's in line with they said Dallas been calling Brooklyn, Lakers been calling Brooklyn, and Phoenix been calling Brooklyn.
Yep.
I ain't taking no calls from either one of them if I'm Brooklyn. But I'll take a Pacer call. You dig what I'm saying?
But I'm not saying him. But here's the thing, though. So I was thinking, being the suitors that's involved, because the Suns was involved, right? So what about like a 3-way deal? So you're talking about you could possibly send Westbrook back to play with Kevin Durant. You could send Chris Paul to the Lakers and send Kyrie to the Suns to play with Devin Booker.
Do you really, if you Kevin Durant, you want Russell Westbrook back?
No, but I'm just saying. That's the only way it could work. It's the only way it could work.
Because I think Kevin Durant want to stay far away from Russell Westbrook.
Listen, at this point though, like, what do you have? Like, Seth Curry is your other guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like Seth Curry, but you still need somebody.
I like the surrounding pieces that they surrounded Kyrie and Kevin with. You know what I'm saying?
No. I think you
the
trade.
They Warren.
I'm having a
Would you
huge
say
problem. And PPA, you might like what I'm about to say. You might like what I'm about to say because you know me. At some point, you know, I get frustrated though sometimes, and I have to say what I have to say. And I have a question sitting here on my screen, and it's one of our beloved teams. Not our beloved teams, but it's the beloved teams in the world, in the NBA. And I'm starting to think that this guy needs to get the fuck out and get on with his life. And I think he's a problem. I'm now starting to think he's the problem this year because he's old. He's a little bit. They're all a little older, and they need something a little younger at this position and somebody who can score more. And I'm on the side of Draymond Green being the problem and getting traded.
Oh shit!
I think they should do away with Draymond Green.
The Warriors?
The Warriors should do away with Draymond right now.
The heart, the soul of the team?
Right fucking now.
I ain't gonna lie, it makes sense. Because I don't think the Warriors are playing their best basketball.
Nope.
I don't think they are. I think because I think, you know, even though Clay is playing much better now, I think he's recovering off that injury.
Yep, now he's ready.
I think he's ready now. I think Steph is ready now.
But he just got hurt. His knee is fucked up right now.
Again?
He just got hit last night.
Ah, shit. God damn.
Yep.
Damn, I feel bad for fantasy. Shit.
Yep. And you got Steph Curry in your fantasy? I don't know where he went. I know he's over there doing the nephew thing. I think he might be shooting at them with Nerf guns again. I see he out on his Batman PJs.
Are you kidding me though, man?
Running around with his nephews doing his job.
It sucks. It stinks that, you know, it's only a selective few teams when the Warriors is playing their best basketball. It's only selective few teams that's gonna be able to beat them on that West. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the 7-game series, because if they turn it around and they start playing well, what they're gonna end up in the West, like at best 4, 5, 6,
8.
I still think that they could take somebody out.
Oh, they can take somebody out of 8. They can take a 1 out. They can take Denver out in the 8th spot.
In the 8th, from the 8th spot, I think they could beat anybody. 7 on up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they are playing their best basketball, that's gonna be if they make it, that's a dangerous ass AC. I don't want to play them.
I just think they need more versatility and scoring. I watched them against. I didn't watch them all the way. Ant watched the game more than I did. But they lost to the Timberwolves. They lost to the Timberwolves the other night without Rudy Gobert or Karl Anthony Towns. The dude N. Reed, and I'm saying N. Reed because I already know that motherfucker is like
the dude with the dreads, right?
Yeah, the center.
Yeah.
So Draymond Green played center the whole game because Kevon Looney was out, right? So they went with that kind of def lineup: Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole, Clay, Steph, Draymond, right? Dude, he got murdered in the stats. If you look at the stats, son, it didn't add up. Like Draymond got outplayed the whole game. He had more turnovers. He had less rebounds, 10 less points. The plus was on Reed's side the whole goddamn game, for the whole game. So you got outplayed. What if Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns was there?
You think they would have got blown out?
This is what I'm saying. I didn't think I had to really tune into that game. Because I'm like, yo, they missing their top, you know what I mean? They top 10. They're gonna win this game comfortably by at least 8-12. What happens? They lose?
But what I would do if I'm gonna trade Draymond Green, I'm not going. That's one player I would give him the satisfaction of going to another contender. If I trade,
but you trade him for somebody. All right, so think about this. Like, why not trade him right now? Like him and maybe shit. Even if you want to throw Kevon Looney in there, right? Why can't he go? Why can't he go to a Phoenix for Ayton right now? Like some shit like that. That's the type of move you make. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's take a move you make.
I take him for Ayton.
No, I mean, they need a true center. Kevon Looney that's their guy, but Ayton's a way better talent.
Yeah, he's more of a starter.
Or Wiseman. You don't have to move Looney. Move Wiseman and Draymond.
That's true too. Wiseman still in the G League?
Nah, he's back up.
Oh, he's back up? Okay.
Yeah. But move him. Feel what I'm saying? He's not getting a lot of playing time. He's not panning out. Maybe somebody wants him down the line next year, year two. But move him and Draymond.
Fuck Draymond.
That's what I mean. So I'm all set, Doug. Like, I don't know. He got to be moved to me. He got to be moved, son. He's non-productive at this point for what this NBA is, for what the Golden State Warriors need right now. You know what I'm saying? He's getting outplayed. He's getting outplayed by these other guys. They're more athletic and they can score.
And he's too small.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I was gonna say next. I said these bigger guys is really starting to show them up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and their
You know what I'm
athletic
saying?
ability, you can't do nothing with that with their athletic ability.
Yeah.
Like, after a while, your intelligence for the game has to be followed by some kind of physicality or athleticism, and his physicality is no longer opposes a will against anyone. He has, I think it's time for him to go. I just don't know where. Just don't put him in purple and gold.
Do you think that
white and red?
Think that had a lot to do with it too? With that team's chemistry, the Jordan Poole fight?
I'm not gonna say the Jordan Poole fight had a lot to do with it. I'll say those injuries are starting to catch up with them. It's too many, and certain players are still, like Klay Thompson is still trying to find his way back. Steph has some little nagging injuries. He still finds his way, trying to get back. Like Steph looks he looks horrible to me.
You think so?
Yeah, he looks horrible. Like it's not looking the way it used to look to me.
Because I think that whole the changing of the guard is coming, right?
Yeah, Jordan Poole is the business.
The changing of the guard is coming. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Steph is on his last hurrah. Like, he's had these leg injuries and these knee injuries his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
Klay
You
Thompson
think now they're starting to take real toll on him now?
Yeah, son. Because without Steph, son, what is that team?
Yep, they built it around that backcourt. He's
a whole mismatch for everyone, dog.
So you don't.
Nobody guards Steph Curry, son. Nobody guards Steph Curry.
So after you hearing about how Stephen Curry is playing and how Draymond Green is right now, do you think it's time for like a tear down in Golden State in general?
No.
Say that again.
No, I don't think it's time. I think it's just time to start making some moves. I mean, if you're not
Kuminga's good. Kuminga's good.
if you ain't gonna get rid of Draymond, then maybe it's time to move Klay.
Maybe it's time, yeah, for some good pieces, some good young
Right.
pieces,
And go with a Jordan Poole, Steph Curry's backcourt, where now Steph Curry is not the primary ball handler. He's coming off them screens like you like. You know, and now Steph becomes more dangerous because he doesn't stop moving. And Jordan Poole, I've been watching. You just can't guard. You can't guard him.
Nah,
One-on-one,
no, you can't, son.
you can't guard him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not saying that he is him, but when I watch him with the way he dribble the ball and the way he gets to the basket, it's the same thing like watching Ja Morant. It's the same thing.
His
Just he's not
athleticism
gonna
just
explode.
isn't the same. His athleticism isn't the same.
Right. But his movements, the way he handled, honestly, I think he might have a better handle than Ja Morant.
Whoa.
A better
Whoa.
handle, breaking down
All right,
defenders.
hold on.
Whoa.
There's a big thing. Hold on. There's a big thing going around on the internet. I don't know if you've seen it, PPA, but there's a big thing going around on the internet about Ja Morant, and it's all true.
What?
He's an N1 cheat. Like he carries, he travels, he double dribbles, he does everything, and the refs allow it. Like it's not okay. Like look, and it's there. They have the receipts. It's there, son. Somebody actually took the time to sit down and make this a problem for everybody to watch.
Right.
And
Like I'm not going to say his. I said I'm not going to say it's like overwhelmingly better. It's like watching Steph Curry handle and Kyrie. Everybody know Kyrie is probably the better ball handler, right?
Jordan Poole handled.
You know what makes
and you is right about that though, and it is more pure.
Right. That's
The
what I'm
way
saying.
he handled that rock. It is more pure than Ja Morant's though.
And plus, he has the movement. He has the footwork when he dribbles. Yes.
Right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So his it might be that time. Move Klay and get you maybe a good player and a good pick. Like maybe you're not going to get the Donovan Mitchell deal, but
Because
you could
Klay not
probably
getting
get
to
something close to that.
Clay not getting to the bucket like Jordan Poole can. So my only knock on Jordan Poole is right now is I think he needs to get in the weight room. Just a little stronger. So he could finish at the rim. Because he could get there, because he could get to the rim at ease. But he's just not strong enough to finish. I don't think he's as confident to finish. So I think he needs just a little bit more upper body strength and he'll be good to go.
That probably works.
I think other than that, I think he's like Steph got bigger. Steph got stronger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's later in his career, but he got stronger. But Jordan Poole could do that now.
Right.
And he'll be a whole different problem. 27, 28, 30 points a night as well in a starting role. And I hate to say it. I called the nigga out coming from Michigan. I was like, nah, he not ready. I said, he ain't ready, dog. And he came in and proved me wrong.
Talk about working on your game all summer long.
Yes, he proved me wrong like no other.
That's getting in there and working. That's hitting that gym after drafted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think where would you be able to send Klay? Like
it's hard to say where you're gonna send these guys. These guys are and to get an asset back.
Yeah.
You want to know what though? Fuck it. You know it could be ill. Send that motherfucker. Even though this shit just happened, where's the Warriors will be lacking at if they lack in the center position, right? So what's wrong with trying to get a Rudy Gobert or a Clint Capella?
For Golden State?
Yeah. Why not a Clint Capella or Rudy Gobert or even if you want to do like a 3-team deal, why not have a Nick Claxton come in? Why not have that position filled and solidify your center because you got your guards. You got your guards. Why Draymond and Klay can't be moved for a Rudy Gobert and whomever else they got out there? I don't even know who really got in Minnesota like that, but D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah. Well, D'Lo came from there though. Remember he was.
Well, yeah, put him back though. Put him back.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not you really don't care because you're really just trying to solidify your center spot when you got your front court. You know what I'm saying? Because they're small there. They've been small there. Like Zaza Pachulia, fucking Andrew Bogut, even though he was big, but he was at the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? You going Kevon Looney, you basically was playing Draymond at the center. Why not get yourself a legitimate big guy that makes a difference? A legitimate shot blocker, a legitimate person who could give you 10 to 12 points every single night. I fucking take a Steven Adams right now.
Shit, I was just thinking about something where it'll help both teams.
Valanciunas, who knows?
Motherfucking
Well, I don't think Golden State gonna do any type of business with Memphis though.
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think they hate each other.
Everybody need to look at some pieces from Washington.
That's true too.
Yeah, I think Bradley Beal is on his way out next week.
There's a couple of teams like Portland. Portland, if I was Portland, I was looking at that team.
Nurkic?
I don't know if that was me and you talking, Steve. Well, I was like, Portland got some good pieces, right? They got some good young people. No, it wasn't you. They got some good young pieces, like the Anthony Simons kid, Shaden Sharp. Y'all just signed Jeremy. Y'all just offered Jeremy Grant some money. Josh Hart, Nurkic. They got some good pieces there. I think it's time to trade Dame. I think it's time to trade Dame.
Dame don't want to be traded. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, he got that no trade clause. I think it's time for him to go.
It's been time for him to go.
Yeah, you're right about that.
He just don't want to go.
I think they keeping Dame because Dame keep asses in seats.
What about another guy I didn't like? PPA, you know you can attest to this. I wanted him gone, but he's kind of show face. What about a Wendell Carter trade?
Orlando?
Yeah, Wendell Carter. Yeah. What's you know what I'm saying? Like you talking about? He's offensive. He's offense and he's a big guy.
He rebounds.
I think he would fit in that kind of system.
And what system? Golden State?
Yeah. Did y'all see that Orlando Magic team?
They got somebody. They got
big, son.
Yeah, they're all big. Jonathan.
Somebody got Damn. Carroll, Carter, Jonathan Isaac.
Jonathan Isaac. I said Simmons.
Mo Wagner, Frank Wagner. They got a log jam there.
They got a feast full of bigs that teams should go after. Because there's too many of them.
Way too many. I'm just there's a lot of pieces out there for Draymond. Like I think that they could utilize in certain places. Like I'm saying, like you even look at somebody they took PJ Tucker. He doesn't score any points. You know what I'm saying? So like if he's kind of the same as Draymond right now.
Right.
And he shoots way less. I'm not saying that's a trade, but what I mean is, you know, his asset on the floor. Like you can move Draymond somewhere for somebody that can help Golden State score a lot more in that position that he's playing. And then move Clay too. You know what I mean? So now you can get possibly two. Like you could get a stretch forward and a center. Get a stretch forward and a center for Clay and him because you don't need guards. You got DiVincenzo, you got Kuminga who can score, you got Andrew Wiggins, you got Jordan Poole, you got Steph Curry. I don't understand. You don't need scoring. You need defense and down low presence.
Yeah, and Wiseman ain't it.
And Wiseman ain't it. Never move him along in with that motherfucker. Like go over there to Toronto. Get them for a Pascal Siakam. I mean, how many? Siakam, whatever the fuck you say his name.
And Toronto said everybody's up for trade except Scotty Barnes.
Everybody except Scotty Barnes, right?
Yo, Scotty Barnes is I like him.
We already know who they invest in their future in.
I like him, and because you know who he's just a little bit. He's a little better than that Evan Mobley dude.
Yeah, he is.
But I used to like Evan Mobley. I used to like them boys. But he's better than him. But they have the way Cleveland is.
All right, Steve. Bold prediction. You hear me, Ant?
Mm-hmm.
Bold prediction. Y'all got till Thursday. Bold prediction. Who gets traded and where by Thursday's deadline?
Well, we already know Kyrie's on the thing. But
yeah.
I think Kyrie's on the move. I think Josh Hart from Portland is on the move.
Wait, y'all gotta say where, the player, and where they going. That gotta be your bold prediction.
I think Harrison Barnes is on the move.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Sacramento Kings. They doing good. On the go.
Nobody's talking about them. Nobody's talking about them.
Wait. Before we do that, just because it entered my mind. Shout out to fucking Duke Blue Devils getting rid of them UNC bums yesterday. Shout out to them. Fucking tall baby.
I hate that coach.
That was something I wanted to bring up last week. Like I wanted to.
I'm not a John Shire fan. And only reason I'm not a John Shire fan is because I really was contemplating not being a Duke fan anymore because the way they did that transition, UNC just hired Hubert Davis.
Yep.
Then Duke, Coach K, you're a legend. You know, when you think about Duke, you think about Coach K, right?
Correct.
And for him to go with this young white boy means that I can possibly die never seeing a black head coach at Duke. When you have Tommy Amaker, who is a Duke alum, and is a good coach, Johnny Dawkins, who's a Duke alum, good coach, Jeff Capel, who's a Duke alum, good coach. You have these three people who are coached. You had Nate James, who was a coach under you for the longest. You had Chris Carroll, who's a coach under you for years. You got these players. Trajan Langdon, who is another one of your alum, who was a coach. You know what I'm saying? You have all these players, these black players that you could have put as your coach, but you took this. John Shire is a great recruiter, but as a coach, I just don't see it yet. Maybe it's going to take some time because this is his first year. But I just don't see.
I put that on the same level as like my New York Giants. Like they got rid of the only dude who put a black QB as a starting quarterback over Eli Manning. Like Geno Smith, you're not gonna see a black coach or a black quarterback for the motherfucking Giants. Like, well, I'll never see it, son.
Right. Right. So I'm just like, I still bleed blue when it comes to that. Honestly, truth be told, I tell everybody in a heartbeat, that's my favorite team out of all of my, like Lakers and the 49ers and Duke is, I can't sleep when the motherfuckers lose.
Yeah, and y'all won last night. I seen the score.
Saying? So that shit, man. But college basketball is a total. They need to have these players stay at least 2 years.
So that's what I wanted to get to that last week. So speaking on that, and you guys are both Duke fans. So do y'all feel the same about the rivalry like Duke North Carolina that y'all used to a few years ago? Is it the same? Is it the same buzz? Is it the same feeling?
No. I remember
like Boom's not on here. Boom's a North Carolina fan, but he's not on here.
Same feeling because they don't got those draft picks no more.
No, it ain't that. It's
before
not even
before I think that they had a lot of top 10 picks that was going up against each other. They ain't got that shit no more.
That could be your opinion, and I'm not going to argue against that. My take is
good, Anthony.
when you used to look at when we used to look at UNC Duke, right? It was the faces that remained the same. Like you could get the same faces. Like you see the Shane Battiers and the JJ Redicks where they come in and they getting booed right off the rip because they hate him from what he has done previously. There's no one growing with these programs, so they don't have the pride of that rivalry anymore. Know what I'm saying? There's no pride in the rivalry because there's no returning players. Like if your best player, like we got the Filipowski kid who should be the only player that we lose, these other kids need to be staying. If they do leave, I don't know why. You're not going to the league, you're not playing. You're not playing. So I don't you stay your ass here. The Filipowski kid is it. Then that will make the rivalry look better because you got some more faces and people holding on to the rivalry. These players, some of them, they be like, oh, I'm gonna play this 1 year. It don't mean shit because my new rivalry is gonna be because you're gonna wind up on the Orlando Magic anyway. So you'll be whatever rivalry they have in the NBA is just gonna be next. So it don't hold the same flavor. I remember you couldn't even call my parents, my pops, God bless them, be like, I'm not even calling my son during this game. Not at halftime, nope, no timeout. When the game is over, I'll call them. And if they lose, I'm not calling them till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I'm on my phone. I'm walking up. I eventually turn and look at the score. Okay. Then, like the last 10 minutes, I locked in.
And I think I'm not sure, but like even in college football and all this shit, I'm not truly sold on the transfer portals. I think they hurt the game more than they improve it. I'm not sold on the one and done, unless and that's what, like you said, only one person should be going. I think they should go back to 2 and 3 years. Got to stay for 2 at least. You know what I'm saying? Our best players have stayed 3 to 4 years. Tim Duncan, Michael Jordan.
Well, we hope that they should. They should play 2 and 3 years. But college stock is going down as far as recruiting is concerned
because of they're not staying. This is it's all lock and step.
You don't think a lot of that is because you got the G League now putting out dollars?
But that's a problem as well. Plus, you have your overseas, and then you have that whole thing with the military. Oh, I can work and get paid and go over here, but I can't do this here. Blah 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 blah. Everything should have its separate category, bro. And if colleges they're saying colleges because they make X amount of dollars, they should be paying these players. Okay, well, let's give them a couple dollars, right? But let's not overpay them like they're professionals, because they're not. Okay, back in the day, to go to Olympics, you were an amateur in college, and they had the college players playing in the Olympics. They were amateurs. The Olympics is for amateurs. If you don't see 15, 14, 13-year-olds and all these people playing, competing in the Olympics, they're amateurs, bro. They're not professionals. They don't get paid. They get paid from endorsements. They have to mostly pay to go do what they're doing, or their school, in college or whatever they do. It's just a whole fuck show. The Olympics, that's why the Olympics is so, glorified. These are us, amateur podcasters. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Going up against the professionals that now have podcasts, that has a following, and I got 95 people on my motherfucking friends list. Like, it doesn't add up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all taken over and all become horrible in my estimation, in my opinion, because nobody has a chance to get to know anybody anymore. And like we can't, it's like you know what the NBA is to me right now? The NBA is me playing 2K 2009. Today, and I started my season of my career, and I keep it moving. And you know how do you just run out of people, so they just start doing those auto-generated people? Those auto-generated players. That's what the NBA has turned into. To me, I know a few people, but everybody else is auto-generated. You got Jordan Payton out there.
You know what they made a Scotty Jordan?
This is what I'm saying.
Wait. Whoa. We don't talk about him. We don't talk about Scotty. He's mixed with he's a bum.
Oh, he's a bum. Oh, my bad.
He's a bum. Scotty's a bum.
What I'm saying, but we got
Don't say that, man. Don't say that.
We got Anthony. We got Anthony O'Neal. Like we got all these cats out here who have just made it. They've made it because they have to. At this point, it's a job. They're just thrown in there. They're not actually great. They're just there to fill spaces. And then the greats are also dummied down. Like you said, like they have a thing out there, Ja Morant, all he do is travel and double dribble and fucking carry and all this shit. And because of his athleticism, they let him get away with it because he's a highlight. He's a highlight. Like yesterday, I don't know if anybody was watching the Knicks game. The Knicks and the Clippers game.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Powell dunks on fucking
Julius Randle.
Son, did you not see the Clippers bench? They was jumping on each other like they won the fucking Super Bowl, like I put on my page, on a Hail Mary. They you fucking kidding me? Nigga. Son.
They act like he can't dunk. Like that Pat Bev dunk or the Kyrie Irving dunk the other day more had me on my feet than that shit. We know Norm Powell could dunk. I didn't think Patrick Beverly could touch the net.
Exactly. But you got they act like Julius Randle's a 7'4" nigga, a 7'4" guy that could touch the top of the backboard. And he's a defensive genius, like a defensive shot blocker, like a Rudy Gobert. Like, come on, man. Y'all bugging,
I saw that dunk a mile away. Actually, when he turned that corner, I said he dunking that shit.
Julius Randle's not blocking people's shots. He's not a shot blocker. He's not known for that. He's known for turnovers and getting hot every other 2 games.
Yo,
that's who Julius Randle is. And he got dunked on, and y'all went crazy. You the mute?
Yo, I'm not doing a good job of being Uncle M.
I gotta. Nah. You know what? You want to know what?
Jumping on my couch.
That's a great job.
I want to.
Go get out of here.
That's a great job. Them
hey,
kids
get off
there. Them kids do not look unhappy. That means that's a great job.
Right? Yeah, I'm chilling. I wait for I hear the thump.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait a minute. Look at my son. I'm not being a good dad.
Oh, yeah.
See what I'm saying? Talking sports, huh?
Word.
Fucking free fall in my damn living room.
Yo, listen. I beat my daughter. I beat my daughter in Floppy Bird yesterday. She probably still can't sleep.
Look at my son pouring it out for the homies in the sky.
Get off. Get down here. Down there.
So that's where you guys are. Let's do a couple love hated dateds, and then we could get up out. We could get up out of here in a minute. But I got my past and present, and I got some other shit. So we're gonna get up into this shit real quick. So I did something a little different, a little off, whatever. But this is a love hated dated for these role players, these point guard role players. So love hate to date these guys, just in their roles as they were. And who do you like the best in your opinion?
The best to play their role.
Yep.
Okay.
Steve Kerr.
Wait a minute. Y'all ain't answered my bold prediction yet.
Well, think about it. We got till Thursday, you said.
No, you gotta say it now.
Let's do a if we could, Mr. Savage, a Wednesday night deadline special.
No, that's me.
Well, you. Let's do it Wednesday. Thursday, Thursday ends at like 3-4 o'clock. We can't do nothing. So let's do it Wednesday night.
I can do that.
Yeah, let's do it Wednesday night.
All right, no doubt. So what was your question again, PPA? Oh, the trade.
Trade.
Yeah, so we'll be on Wednesday night. What time is good for everybody? No,
and the team that he's going to.
No, PPA works.
Huh?
PPA
He got a job?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I thought you was one of them. Get you one of those other people and lay up.
Oh, shit. Yo.
That's what I thought I had. She fooled me.
Yo, your San Francisco 49er wide receiver who is going to be my wide receiver next year, Brandon Ayuk, talking about the Eagles got lucky. The Chiefs is going to win the Super Bowl.
Wait, he ain't going to be your wide receiver. He ain't going nowhere.
He's coming to us.
He ain't going nowhere.
Brandon Ayuk coming to the Giants.
He ain't going nowhere.
All right, we'll see about that one. We will see. I already talked to him.
It just depends on. He ain't going nowhere. It just depends on who's going to be throwing him the football.
I already talked to him.
Look,
I already got the text message.
I ain't going to say, you know what? I just learned how to say his name last week. So whatever. I was like, wait, Ayuk?
Yep.
Ayuk? If Ayuk drop another motherfucking pass.
Yo. Oh, shit. But fucking, I got, what was that we had? Steve Kerr, Derek Fisher, Danny Ainge.
Oh, shit.
Love hit a date. Steve Kerr, Derek Fisher, Danny Ainge, and they role player positions as point guards.
Oh, man. It's not easy, but I'm gonna take a crack at it. I'm gonna love Danny Ainge because Danny Ainge. Ooh, wait a minute.
Talking about Boston Celtics, Danny Ainge.
Yeah.
Go there.
And even see Danny, I'm gonna love Danny Ainge because Danny Ainge is one of those players who was like, I think he was on the cusp of being damn it like a stud. Like he could have been an all-star a couple of years, depending on certain performances, certain teams. Danny Ainge was just that dynamic. He was more than just the average role player. He was more than just the average role player. I'm a date Fish because Fish was more than just he was more than just a 3-point shooter. And I don't even think he was a great 3-point shooter. I think he was just a good 3-point shooter, but he was a pest on defense. He played defense too. Now Steve Kerr, when you say specialist, he defines that role to the T. When he come in, you already know what he had to do. Mike, when you run in that triangle, when you get the ball, you find yourself in trouble. I got you. There, I'll make him pay every single time. So I hate him only for the reason because he was just that. He was a specialist to the T, a 3-point guy. You wasn't gonna get nothing much out of him anywhere else. I mean, he'll play defense on John Stockton because John Stockton was to me, one-dimensional in regards to he was dynamic off the pick and roll. He wasn't going to break you down, get the ball and clear it out, and so that was easy. That was kind of easy. But when you put Steve Kerr, Allen Iverson was spinning that motherfucker around. He's spinning that motherfucker around. So I'll take, that's it's Ainge, then Fish, then Kerr.
All right. Where you at, PPA?
That couch. His son over there, so fuck your couch, nigga.
Word. Fucking, I had that business yesterday. I had the business yesterday with my kids and sent my daughter home with nightmares because I kicked her ass in Floppy Bird, like I said before.
Oh, you had your daughter yesterday?
I had both of them yesterday.
Nice, man. No, that was good. I know that was a good feeling.
Yeah, now I'm tired. Now I was tired as fuck. I'm falling asleep. I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. Y'all too energetic for me. All right. Too energetic. But who you got, PPA?
Hey. Carter and Aaron.
Love hate date.
Pick those Oreos up because the man finished it. Pick them up, throw them in the garbage.
And their respective role playing positions.
Oh shit. I'm a love Derek Fisher because I really believe that he, when I watched him on the Lakers, and then wasn't he Utah Jazz one time too?
Mm-hmm. I think that's where the .4 came in. I think that's where the .4 came into play.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And plus, that remember that shot he did against the Spurs with like 0.6, 0.3.
Well, I said .4. The .4.
Yeah,
that's where that came into play.
Talk about a man because he was a master in his role because his role particularly didn't change from either team.
Mm-hmm.
And what his role did translate Utah that year into going far deep into the playoffs that year. Wasn't that the Boozer, Darren Williams, Utah squad?
You talking about Fish? That's right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna love him. I'm gonna date Steve Kerr because oh my God. Y'all seen the Last Dance. Just give me the ball. I'll be wide open. I'm making this thing.
But even take it a little further to your Spurs squad. Would he hit them big shots in the front and
yeah, you talk about a master and the masters in their role. But the thing is, and as far as Danny Ainge, I didn't see a lot of Danny Ainge as a Celtic. When I started watching Danny Ainge, he was pretty much an older, worn-out player.
Sons in Portland.
Yeah, those the Danny Ainges that I watched, and those wasn't all that great to me. He had his games, backing up Hornacek and shit like that.
Who?
But wasn't he backing up Hornacek on the Phoenix team?
No, the Phoenix Kevin Johnson.
But Hornacek was part of that, right? No.
No, that was Utah. He was Utah.
No, Dan Marley. He backed up Dan Marley.
Dan Marley was the small forward or shooting guard, but
he was the two because I don't think he was a point guard.
It was Danny Ainge was running point and Kevin Johnson.
Oh, so he was backing up KJ.
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't see much of Danny, so I'm gonna hate him.
All right, I got you. So that's that for that. But I got one more. I got my past and present. So love, hate, or date these past to present duos. Now I do this off where they were drafted and where they played, first or whatever. So I got Gary Payton and Kevin Durant, Luka and Dirk, Steph Curry and Chris Webber.
Oh shit. And
I think was you around for that?
Say those again.
I got Gary Payton and Kevin Durant, Luka and Dirk, Steph Curry and Chris Webber. Love, hate, or date those duos past the present.
Oh, that's not hard. That's not that hard. And cause Gary Payton and Kevin Durant I'm loving that. First off,
okay,
I'm loving that. Cause first of all, ain't none of them motherfuckers could guard Kevin Durant, and then Gary Payton too. He would get Luka's head so bad. He would get Luka's head so bad because he's just as big as he's not as tall, but he's a big guard. Gary Payton is 6'4", and he's crafty, and he's strong too, in his own right, and he could score. Gary Payton is just not this defender everybody talking about. Gary Payton could also score too, and he'll put Kevin Durant in a position to score all night long.
Jason Williams beg to differ.
Huh? Yeah, but Jason Williams is Jason Williams. He was doing that to everybody.
Beg to differ.
Yeah, word.
And, we're not going to say Gary Payton.
That defense look too good right there when them legs were spreading.
It just honestly, I know what happened with that whole shit is when he did that to Gary Payton, then we knew that he's arrived. Yeah. The shit he was doing is like, all right, but when he crossed Gary Payton up like that, it was like, wait a minute, this motherfucker's for real.
Yeah.
That wasn't the time of Gary Payton looking old.
That was his coming out party. That was Jason Williams' coming out party, son.
Right. And then I'm gonna this next one, the dating part is gonna be tough. But because I hate Chris Webber. But
stop hating my guy.
But if Chris Webber would have had Steph Curry,
champion,
I'ma date them and I'ma hate Luka and Dirk. Only reason I'm hate Luka and Dirk is because there's no defense at all on that team. Like there's no defense at all. Luka's not he's not the most aggressive passer to play with Dirk. He's not the most aggressive passer. Luka, when he come across half court, he looking for his own shot. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Hey. Knock it off. Y'all get ready to get in the tub anyway. Yeah. So Payton Durant, Curry Webber, Luka Dirk.
All right, not bad. Me, even though I be doing this shit, I'm gonna love Steph Curry, Chris Webber, just because I'm a Michigan fan and I like Steph Curry, light skin power all day. and I base my life on street basketball off of shooting, so I have to go with that. Chris Webber was to me, he was one of the people who defined the stretch floor role that could do everything. He could shoot a three, he could shoot a mid-range, he could take it to the hole, he could pass, he could block shots, he could rebound. I mean, there wasn't nothing Chris Webber couldn't do. I'm not saying he was the best, on-ball defender, shit like that, but Chris Webber was kind of one of the best all-around fours you're going to find. Rasheed Wallace is up in there, but he didn't have a handle like Chris Webber. He didn't have passing ability like Chris Webber. He was just a better shooter. Kevin Garnett
Can I argue something real quick?
Yeah, of course.
It might sound weird. It's not an argument against what. It's just something that I just thought about, and I mean literally just thought about. And it's props to Chris Webber. From a skill standpoint, skills, not numbers, and from a skill standpoint, what he brought to the table, the only power forward in that era, skill set, that was better than Chris Webber is Tim Duncan to me. Skill set.
That wasn't?
No. I think he was just more tenacious. I don't think he was had a better skill set. What is it that Kevin Garnett did that Chris Webber couldn't?
Defend.
I beg to differ.
It wasn't that big of a difference.
I don't never hear about
His feet.
Chris
He
Webber
didn't move
making no
his feet as quicker.
defensive teams in no year.
I don't think Chris Webber moves his feet as quick as Kevin Garnett. So you may be right. Or when you talk about being able to step out and guard a point guard or a shooting guard,
yeah.
I okay, yes. But
that's what I say. He wasn't the best on-ball defender, but Chris Webber would defend. He did everything well.
Carter, go in the bathroom, get in the tub.
He did everything well. And then I matched that with a Steph Curry. I mean, for me, that offense right there, like how are you stopping that offense? Because Chris Webber could pass his ass off. He's good off the pick and roll. How do you stop that?
You know how many, like, look at the plays that Chris Webber ran with Mike Bibby, where he gets the ball on the high screen. Mike Bibby is running around the screen, coming all the way around, and Chris Webber just drop it and set the screen so Mike Bibby could get that shot off. Imagine him doing that for
today.
Steph Curry.
And then here's the ill part. Chris Webber, we would be playing center most of the time because guess who Chris Webber was? He was a 4 playing with Vlade Divac, who could do kind of what Chris Webber was doing as a 5.
That's what made him so good. That's what made that team so good.
So Vlade stepping out, hitting a 3 here and there, or hitting the mid-range, and being able to pass and being a dude. You put that with him. You put that with him. So if Chris Webber's able to play with a Steph Curry, that's because they had Peja at the time, and Doug Christie. That was Doug Christie, Mike Bibby, Peja, Webber, and Divac. That was a starting 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay. So just think about Steph Curry and Mike Bibby's role. Just put him on the Kings at that time, like, or put them here now. Like, what do you do with that? What do you do with that, my G? Like those guys were the craft now. You know what I'm saying? We got Sabonis and Vlade Divac, who was beyond their time. They was passing centers, shooting centers. You know what I mean? There wasn't too many that was popping out for 3 at the center position.
Yeah, because I only knew Vlade Divac and Arvydas Sabonis. That was clocking out for 3-point shots.
Not saying that you could take that down to your boy too, Sam Perkins. Sam Perkins used to step out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it wasn't many. There wasn't many. You know, so that's why I love them. That's why I love Steph Curry and Webber for my reasons. And then I have to date Gary Payton and Kevin Durant for all the reasons y'all said. Gary Payton he doesn't get enough respect for me. In this new generation and the shit everybody talks about, he don't get enough respect. Gary Payton was a whole monster. Lock you down, and he was damn near a 20-point scorer, 10 assists a game. And play lockdown defense. What you know on the dunk? You need an assist. What do you need at the time? I get it for you. Kevin Durant, obviously, we know he's one of the most unguardable players to ever play this game.
Underrated post game Gary Payton had too.
Yep. That is a fact. That is a hell of a fact right there. Yes, sir. He didn't play. He played with such
Gary
ferocity.
Payton.
It was just he didn't give a fuck. He was one of those dudes who didn't give a fuck. I got you. You can't beat me. At the end of the day, he didn't care if you beat him or not. You can't beat me. So that's I date that. I date them. I hate Luka and Dirk. Like I said, there's absolutely no defense on that period. That's zero defense. Them guys' feet is slow as fuck, but them boys can score. But the game will be slowed down more to a Stockton and Malone situation. and I don't think they would have any as many points per possession due to
You
them.
put him up because I ain't gonna front. You put Dirk Nowitzki up against C-Web. C-Web gonna rough him up. Dirk Nowitzki wasn't one of the most toughest power forwards, though.
Nah, he was not until he got tired. Not until he got tired.
Yeah, he wasn't the
Remember,
toughest.
remember who he had? You talking about? He got tough once he got like Josh Howard and them.
And Tyson Chandler.
He started getting them ugly black players on his team. Then he got tough.
You stupid. Who was wait. Marquise Daniels?
Yeah, them.
Marquise
Jason
Daniels.
Terry.
Yep. Jason Terry, Tyson Chandler.
When he started getting those pretty black players, then he got tough.
That's when it got ugly.
I ain't gonna front that Jason Terry, Dirk Nowitzki pick and roll. They killed it that year in the playoff stuff. They killed it.
Go get in the tub now.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Go.
But yeah, that's my love here to date. What do y'all feel? What y'all feel about LeBron and breaking this record? Like, so he's about to beat Kareem. It's about a 30-year record standing. How impressive do you think it is? Me personally, I don't think it's as impressive as people are making it to be. Only reason I don't think it is that because, like I said, Kareem did it with hitting 1 3-pointer in his whole career. Those are all twos and N1s. LeBron has had the ability to have the 3-point element added into the game. Over the past few years, he's shot more, making more. And he's played 20 years. He's played 20 years straight. Only the past few years, he's had a few injuries. So he's been able to sustain his 27, 28 points a game. I don't think LeBron has ever averaged 30 in a season. I don't think he's ever averaged 30 in a season. So we can't call him one of the greatest scorers, but I think his longevity is the reason that he's been able to break this record. He started at 18 years old. He's about to be 30. He's 38. He's been consistently playing night in and night out. Been the man on the team night in and night out. We're not talking about his finishing ability to finish games. Huh? We're not talking about his ability to finish games because that's trash. But anywhere from, quarter from the start of the game to about 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, LeBron has been fucking awesome. And he's carried teams, I don't think LeBron's ever had a 60-point game. He has had a 60-point game.
Yeah, he had one against the Knicks.
One 60-point game. So to me, it's just been longevity. I don't think it's been anything else. Keeping his body in shape and just being able to play this long. And like I said, the 3-point line, also helps. I don't think it's as impressive as people are making it, but what are you guys' opinion?
I think it'd be more impressive if the Laker team was winning. If they was winning, that record, they could glorify it. You know what I'm saying? Especially this up and coming season, with just like you said, LeBron James being old. You could argue that, but it's not impressive because the Lakers ain't winning. I wouldn't want to see, honestly, LeBron James break this record on the losing team.
So wait, hold on. Let me check what his next game is. I'm gonna check what his next game is.
Tuesday.
Huh?
His next game is Tuesday.
Okay.
Or if this was LeBron James' last season.
They play Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Oklahoma City Thunder on Tuesday at LA. He needs 36 points, 37 points.
36 to tie, I think 37 to break it.
So They're gonna make him break that in LA.
Yeah.
They're gonna make him break it in LA. But here's the question: does it come at the expense of losing that game to the Oklahoma City Thunder?
The Lakers better win that game.
Well, I can't say whether or not they're gonna win or lose that game. For my sake, as being a fan, I hope they win.
Mm-hmm.
I would hate to see a record like that go out in a losing fashion because it's just pointless.
Do you think that LeBron James, if he don't produce no championship between now and his career is over, you think he's going down as one of the worst Lakers ever?
Can I be honest with you? I don't consider him a Laker.
Oh, I get it.
I don't consider him a Laker. Like, to me, he got traded there and we got a championship with him. That's cool, but I never looked at him like he's a Laker.
You know, I don't look at LeBron James I look at him as an NBA player. Who the fuck gonna retire him? And his jersey. 3 teams?
Word. Yo, that is the truest shit, son. Where does he retire, son?
Who the fuck is gonna retire him? Because he dominated
Cleveland and Miami are both gonna retire him.
Damn.
That's bullshit.
They're both gonna retire him. Cleveland is gonna retire him because he got them their only chip.
Only right.
Miami's gonna retire him. Look, Miami retired Michael Jordan's number.
They did?
Yes. Pat Riley retired number 23.
Oh, the number.
Yeah.
Who played number 20? Who's number 23 on the Heat?
Michael Jordan. Pat Riley said no one will ever wear number 23 as a Miami Heat.
Oh shit.
I ain't know that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna know that shit.
Why you think when LeBron got there he had to wear number 6?
Oh, okay.
Yep, and ain't no star player that the Miami Heat had. They never had number 23.
It's not gonna happen. He said you will not wear.
Bradley got there. You're right.
So LeBron will be retired there, and if he does get another ring in LA, then they have to retire him too.
That'll be 5,
What?
2, 2, 1.
So get out and go to the bathroom.
But like I said, I don't think it's as impressive as people are making it out to be. I'm not really excited about it.
If this is his last season, it'll be more. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's gonna play. He's trying to play into his son. Listen, this is where I don't think he's even playing to break the record. He's playing to play with his son.
And he made himself clear about that shit too.
And trying to do something different. So he's just playing for self right now. This is what I'm saying. Like, this record should have an asterisk next to it. It's not.
No, I can't.
I ain't gonna asterisk it.
And this is my opinion. This is my opinion. Because he's playing the game. He's playing the game. He's scoring the points, right? But
I'm saying I think he's well deserving of it because longevity.
I think
this is going to happen. The level that he's playing.
Why? You think he would be playing? You think he would be playing if Bronny and his son sucked at basketball? You think
I think LeBron James will still be playing.
I think LeBron James will still be playing in the NBA today to break Kareem's record if his son wasn't going to play basketball next year, or possibility to play on his team.
Yeah. I think he's still playing.
I only say that because look at how he's still playing. If he was averaging like 15 points a game, and I'll be like, yeah, it's time to go. But LeBron is still arguably top 5 in the league.
I think he would have quit after the bubble championship. I think he would have quit. I think he would have quit after the bubble. Yep. I think he'd have quit after the bubble. If he didn't have a chance to play with his son, I think he would have quit after the bubble.
And didn't bubble, didn't they, or sometime before bubble, didn't they just get Anthony Davis then too?
That's when they wanted.
Yeah, they won it right before they went in the bubble.
Yeah,
No,
they
they
got
won it in the bubble.
Yeah, like remember, yeah, and in that offseason,
They played Miami. They played Miami in the bubble and won the championship.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I think he would have quit after that because what the fuck else you doing? They got Anthony Davis. They supposed to move along. And Anthony Davis is supposed to be the one who's taking over the squad. He got 4 rings. There was nothing else. Been to 10 championships. What else am I doing right now? I'm only waiting for my son. He's just trying to do some King Griffey shit.
Let me see.
That's all he's doing to me is he's trying to do some Ken Griffey shit.
Look at I got it.
So I don't understand where else. Why else would he be playing? Why else? Because your team hasn't been good enough to win a championship.
No.
Lakers have not been good enough to win a championship. So you're only waiting to play with your kid, right? If his kid wasn't good enough to make the NBA, what other reason does he really need to be playing? He's playing for nothing. He doesn't have a fucking real purpose. He's a billionaire. He's a billionaire who's been hurt the past few years.
They're not. The Lakers are not out of it.
Huh?
They're not out of it. They're actually 3 wins. They're honestly only 3 wins out of 4th place.
No. What I'm saying is this year, yes. But after the bubble, after he won that chip, what is his other reason for playing?
now I look at that. Now that was an asterisk to me. The bubble championship.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was an asterisk on LeBron James. Because you remember, ain't hardly nobody want to play in the damn bubble.
No.
Isolated to some fucking hotel room. Ain't nobody want to play in that shit.
I ain't gonna argue that.
That might be you, PPA. PPA, you gotta echo.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is crazy though.
You do got a small echo. Yep, I'm hearing it in your shit.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Hold on, Ant. Hello? Yep, that's you.
That's me.
You might got too many might got too many things open. By accident. You got an echo. I can hear it when I'm talking through you. Yeah.
Better?
Hello? There
Better?
you go. Wait, nope. Let's go out and try to come back in. If I need to send a link, I will. Hello? All right. Yeah, but I'm not fucking with LeBron, son. I think all this shit is just a huge like it's just to me, LeBron has came into the entertainment industry. Obviously, you know, he did that one show about the basketball player. I forgot the name of it. He had the rookie basketball player that went through all his problems and shit. He produced. Like, he went out to LA to be a producer and extend his career and all of that shit. And now he wants to play with his son. Like, to me, it was just a ploy on everything. Like, for an extended career beyond basketball. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he went to play with the Lakers. He's like, yo, I have a chance to break the record if I keep playing. Like, I think it was just all calculated moves and calculated risks. If I don't get hurt, I'm good. I can do this because I want to be the best.
I said take this.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan, Magic had to retire due to whatever. But Jordan, he was like, yo, my pops got killed. I'm out. I'm going to play basketball and do what I got to do for what my pops wanted me to do. I'm going to go live his dream real quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these people our guys back in the day did what they wanted to do. Like, LeBron, to me, it's been calculated. ever since he got into the league. He's like, yo, I'm this guy, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to do this way. I'm saying if you go back and watch, you know, I forgot that little documentary he had with him and his people. They were talking and all of that shit. You listen to LeBron talk. Once he got into the league and he got to where he was supposed to be, I think all his moves have been very, very well calculated. Not mad at him for it. But as far as you talking about just a pure love to play the game and do what he does, yes, he's a student of the game. But he's not Tom Brady, and he's not going to cry at the end of his motherfucking journey when he retires. Like Tom Brady cut off the camera the other day because he was about to break down because he's like, I can't throw, I'm not going to play anymore. Like, his shutdown was real.
Right.
That's the reason why he came back the next season after he retired. His shutdown the other day was real. LeBron's shutdown ain't going to be like that, son. It's not. It's not. Everything has been calculated for a while. And that's why I don't think it's as impressive or I don't respect that as much as other people do. From a longevity standpoint, yes, like you said. But everything else, I could really care less when he breaks the record.
I just think, honestly, it's one of those things like I'm just glad that I'm gonna be alive to see something that I didn't think I would see. It was like the whole thing when Russell Westbrook started getting them triple doubles, and we didn't think we was gonna see that after Oscar Robertson. Honestly, I thought it would be LeBron to do it, and not Russell Westbrook.
LeBron hasn't even ever been close in his life.
No, he hasn't. So that's one of those things where it's like, man, somebody gonna break Kareem record. So that's the thing, you know, the longevity of it all. And now it's going to be placed on a pedestal because it definitely ain't never happening again. It's not gonna happen for a long time. You know what you got to average to break that now, and how long you gonna have to play these players. You know,
let's
we
think
talk
about
it.
Who has a chance? Who has a chance? Let's think about who has a chance. Who has a perfectly good chance right now to break his record? Due to the amount of threes being taken, due to the points being scored, I think there's only one person offensively who can achieve this.
Who?
Luka.
That's not far-fetched. I was thinking him too, but I just don't think his body's gonna hold up.
Yeah, it might not. He's a little chunky over there.
Yeah, I don't think his body's gonna hold up.
But if he gets in the gym and does what he does, like LeBron does, and he wants to prolong his career, but he doesn't want to play that long. A lot of people don't want to play this game that long.
Yeah, Luka already said. First of all, Luka was already pro. Like he did this.
15.
He did this just so he could become he could show, look, my talents was good enough to dominate the NBA.
It's a lot of people, son. Like Steph Curry will never get there. Like Luka's the only one to me who I can get there. The only one that can get there with a 18, 19-year career. And that's if he wants to be more selfish, right? He could take away his assists, 2 or 3 assists a game, and have those points. It's the only one I can see getting there at this moment. Nobody else is really doing what he's doing points wise and on a regular basis. So I don't really see where that's going. That's the only person I see. But like I said, I don't think it's that impressive. You think it's that impressive, PPA? Real talk. Like, you think it's that impressive?
Who?
LeBron scoring. This is about to be break Kareem on Tuesday. Most likely, they're going to feed him. They're gonna feed him.
It's gonna be somebody that's born this year.
Yeah.
Honestly, because when Kareem broke it was the year that LeBron was born.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be the same type thing. Ain't nobody alive getting ready to break that record.
Oh shit! But you know,
the way points is going up nowadays, son, I don't. If it was maintained, it wouldn't be a problem. Niggas is dropping 40. I mean, well, people are dropping 40 like it's no tomorrow.
Yeah, but the thing is, and then they sit out for 2 weeks.
And that's the other problem. It's the other problem. Low management is an issue. The short end of the NBA.
That's why that record. That's why these records stay safe. That's what's making it special for LeBron, is because in order to have done what he's doing, you have to that body of work. You have to be healthy to do it.
Yeah. And he did, and LeBron, and let's think of like LeBron did play through 2 different eras.
Right, going on a third.
Mm-hmm. He did play through 2 different eras, yep. So I mean, longevity is the key to breaking records. Tom Brady, number 1, longevity is the key. If you want to be great, or you want to be, if you don't want to be great, if you want to be in the upper echelon of statistics, just stay healthy or try to stay healthy. Play as long as you can. I guess that's what people are trying to do for money purposes more than love of the game. Because you have somebody that's one of the greatest players to ever play this game who does not get enough respect. And we're talking about Larry Bird. Larry Bird was probably one of the best players that we will ever see play this game that does not get the respect that he deserves.
You don't think Larry get his respect?
Not like he should. Not like he should. If Larry Bird didn't have his injuries, if he didn't have his injuries, bro, come on now.
I think the part of that is there's so many small forwards that done came after Bird.
That's who? That's done what?
You take Kevin Durant.
Done what?
James, you know.
What has Kevin Durant really done though? Let's talk about it though. If you want to match him up, Larry Bird has done what he's done on his squad. What has Kevin Durant done?
Well, Kevin Durant is a champion too.
Why?
He's a champion too.
Why?
There's no reason why he's a champion.
We can make a case for why Kevin Durant's a champion. We could go into a whole courtroom and I could defend why Kevin Durant shouldn't be a champion, so why he is a champion. Larry Bird, you have no excuse.
I have a question too.
Well, you know, playing with Kevin McHale and Robert Parrish, that ain't no pushover either.
Those are all drafted people.
That had nothing to do with Larry Bird though.
Drafted folks.
Larry Bird got drafted where he got drafted, and he stayed for the duration of his career.
This is what I'm talking about.
He didn't leave. He didn't get beat by the Bulls, the Celtics, or the Pistons and say, I'm out. He figured it out. But you know, Larry Bird's career of dominance only extends from 1979 till about 1988.
That's how.
89, 90, 91, 92, 90. He was playing. His back was done.
His feet was done. His feet and his back.
Everything. He was done. So you realize he's still holding.
9 years.
If he played, even if he played up until at being healthy, if he
95.
was healthy up until when Magic retired, Larry Bird could have possibly been at 40,000 points too. Possibly.
Who was shooting the three? Who was shooting the three like Larry back in the day?
I think he's still ahead of Kevin Durant in scoring, and Kevin Durant got more years in than Larry Bird had. Kevin Durant came in what, 2007?
Yep.
He got more years in than Larry Bird had.
You're talking about somebody who played 16 years already. Larry Bird was done after 9, literally was done body-wise after 9. He couldn't hold up. He was done. Larry Bird got what, 3 rings?
Yeah.
And he got him against who? Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, another one. Career cut short, honestly. Career cut short because of the what's the name? Because of the HIV, the AID.
Because he had financial aid.
Mm-hmm. Know what I mean? So like we talking about people whose like careers hasn't been. Michael Jordan quit twice. He quit twice, my guy. Come on now. I did the numbers on the page one day. I did the numbers, son. Michael Jordan numbers, if he would have played, would have never been touched on. It'd have been over 42,000 points, bro. Over 42,000 points. Never been touched. So we talking about this trash. We talking about this trash. He got hurt one year. Where he played, what, about 10 games, right? He retired twice. Come on, son. Come on, Dad.
You got such a Mike bias, boy. I tell you no lie.
but I'm just saying, I'm talking about Larry though, but we still talking about Larry Bird. Right? So we talk about where these players would actually stack up. They don't. They really don't stack up, son.
Kevin Durant don't stack up with Bird?
Talent-wise, we put Kevin Durant up there. What I'm talking about career-wise, he wouldn't have if Larry Bird wasn't hurt. Larry Bird didn't get hurt after year 9. We're talking about Kevin Durant on his 16th year of basketball.
Or
Bird,
if Kevin Durant never goes to Golden State, he's not even in the conversation.
We're not even talking about him.
He's not even a conversation. Not even close.
The best scorer in the game?
We're not talking about
not even close.
The best scorer in the game is not talked about if he don't go to State.
How passive was he?
He was the MVP before he went to Golden State.
Hold on. Who was the man and who was the woman in OKC?
Don't say that, Steve. Don't do that, son. Don't do that, son.
And who was the woman in OKC?
I'm not gonna let you do that.
When Russ said, let me cook, I'm gonna do this in football and basketball. When Russ said, let me cook, Russ is cooking. Not KD, bro. Not KD. Just saying. Let's put that out there. So, like I said, Kevin Durant, once again, as great as he is, athletic, as skillful as he is, as efficient as he is, he was never the guy that says, I'm going to take over. He wasn't a killer. He was not a killer, son.
What?
He was not a killer.
What?
He wasn't a Carmelo Anthony.
Oh my God.
He wasn't a Carmelo Anthony.
Oh my God. You got to be kidding me.
Because he deferred to Russell Westbrook.
Why are you getting up,
son?
Yes, you did.
He deferred to
the
Russell
whole
Westbrook.
floor. I just saw it.
That's the problem.
All right. So would you say, because they said because Mike took Bird in them out.
Late.
Correct?
Late. Yes, late.
So you telling me?
No, Mike never beat Boston.
He never beat Boston.
He never beat Boston?
No.
So who the hell took Boston out?
Detroit.
Yeah.
Right. Detroit. My fault. I got them mixed up. Yeah, Detroit Pistons. They said that Isaiah Thomas was old, his ankles was bad, and everything.
Let me tell you something. So do we want to do that? We can make that same argument for when LeBron beat the Celtics with Miami. So he had to go to another team though. But he had to go to another team and team up with another great player. Michael Jordan stayed and let his team, his management, do the work.
Yeah, we know for a fact.
The difference, the Warriors are built. Steph Curry, Clay, and Draymond, they were drafted there. They wasn't traded. They didn't go nowhere else. They didn't ask for nothing. Blah, 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 blah. They made this team. They are who they are. Michael Jordan made his team. He is who he is. Kobe Bryant stayed on the same team. They are who they are. Shaquille's the one who bounced around. Even after Kobe, he's the one who bounced around. LeBron bounced around. Like let's get into the real. Dirk Nowitzki got his only title and will forever be praised for what he did there. If Giannis never wins another title and stays in Milwaukee, he will forever be praised for what he did there. If Dame ever wins a title because management does right by him, he will be praised for what he does there. Right? LeBron, never. Like you said, we just said it. Where does he get retirement at? Who retires his jersey for real? Like, where does he really get his statue? He really can't pick a place. Only Cleveland, I can make a case for because you said that's the only ring.
So the only thing that you're saying about Kevin Durant is that Kevin Durant had a better skill set than Bird.
We can't even say that at this point.
What? He didn't have a better skill set than Bird? A damn near 7-foot player killing you mid-range, outside athleticism.
How tall was Larry Bird? Did you ever see Larry Bird highlights? You ever watch Larry Bird play?
Yeah.
Do Kevin Durant do half the shit Larry Bird be doing?
He does more.
No.
He does more.
I beg to differ.
He does more.
I'll bring up NBA Superstars Volume 1 right now. And guess what? And you see Larry Bird highlights that you've never seen from Kevin Durant. That you've never seen from KD. In the 80s.
I commend Bird. You know, he for him to be a white guy.
His athleticism was underrated, son. It was underrated. And Larry Bird 6'9", 6'8", 6'9". Like, stop playing, son.
Don't say what I think you're about to say.
Underrated.
The most feared person that you did not want to have the ball in almost NBA history, and everybody co-signs for it. All the NBA players was like, yo, one person I did not want to have the ball at the end of the game, especially the most clutch player, Larry Bird. He was a straight killer. Even Michael Jordan co-signed it. Killer. One motherfucker I did not want to play against was Larry Bird. A straight monster. Straight monster, son. Nobody says that about anybody else. Jordan and Larry Bird. Nobody else says. Nobody says, yo, we don't want LeBron with the ball. Find me somebody who says we don't want LeBron. They be like, yo, give that nigga the rock.
Yeah, pretty much.
He gonna pass it anyway. He gonna pass it anyway.
Hey, but I could live with that.
Word. It's either gonna be luck or he gonna pass it. So let's take our chances.
I had an argument with somebody the other day when they was playing. Who the hell they was playing against? And they went into overtime. They won the game. Was it the Knicks? I think it was. They went to overtime, but LeBron had the ball. End of the game, scores tied. You just coming off that game where you didn't get the foul call. No, that's playing Indiana. Sorry, you just coming off that game. You pass the ball. You pass the ball with 4 seconds left. Why? And dudes was like, "Oh, that's the proper basketball play." I don't want to hear that shit. You the best player on the planet. You just came off a game where it didn't go your way. It could drop your head, and go to the basket again now, and see if you could get that call.
Fair point.
Win the game.
Fair point. But put KD there.
Huh?
Put KD in that same light. Put KD there. You know what KD's doing. You know what KD doing.
What? You ready to get out?
Like it just doesn't make sense to me, and it just like I don't care. Like we could keep going back and forth all day long about who's the best. It's longevity that has made LeBron what he is. It has not really been his skill set, because he's a good all-around player. His massive size is what makes LeBron who he is. Right? His skill set's not great. Let's get that out the way. He doesn't have a great skill set. He's 6'9", 260 pounds, or 245, whatever, and he's athletic as fuck. But he's never shot a great free throw percentage. He's never shot a good three-point percentage. He's never shot a good mid-range shot. So where does his real skill set lie? It's just his athleticism and size that he's able to move the way he does. Nobody can stop that.
All right, Carter, you got it first.
Nobody can stop that. He's more athletic than a big man. He's 6'9". He's more athletic than your big man. He came in at the right time, right? He's more athletic than your big man, and he's bigger than your backcourt.
Fucking Karl Malone at the point guard.
He's a different version of Karl Malone, right? So that was his advantage. But if you really look at LeBron's skill set, son, he's not that great.
Don't say that. Don't say that, Steve.
He's not skilled.
Do that, man. Don't do that.
He can pass. He can pass, yes. But
he shoots better now as an older guy, though. He do.
Because he had to adjust his game because he's getting older, like Mike did, like Kobe did.
He's shooting better now. Don't do that, Steve.
He's shooting 30% from the three-point line. What do you mean it's shooting better?
That's around his average. That's around his average.
Good. That's not good, son.
Did he never? LeBron James didn't come in no league as no good damn three-point shooter in the first place.
But he didn't come in the league.
Somebody was never going to say LeBron James was a good three-point shooter.
He came in the league as a 17-year-old, 18-year-old who was 6'8", 6'9", 260 pounds, and was very athletic. That's what he came in as. He didn't come in. Carmelo Anthony was a better player than LeBron James.
See, you. I think he was tested more coming into the league with that tournament. I think he was tested more. And it's been, and you really look at it, you could argue that because first year, rookie year, Melo did take Denver to the playoffs. If you remember, he did take, and LeBron James was sitting in the rafters watching him.
Carmelo Anthony was the better player, regardless.
He was tested.
The hype was different. The hype was different. Because his athleticism, because he cocking it back through the legs, blah blah blah, all this bullshit. Zion like. Because I'm bigger and better than everyone I'm playing against.
Did you jump on the hype train of LeBron James though?
But guess who had the better skill set? Huh?
Did you jump on the hype train when LeBron James was introduced to the league?
Yeah, I did.
Was you watching before he got to the league?
Yeah, I watched a few games on high school on ESPN.
He's pretty good. LeBron James was a pretty damn good.
But it was more
basketball player.
So let's take it. It was more of a horse and pony show, more than.
Stop, man. I think your Jordan bias has always come out when it's pertaining to LeBron James.
They gave him and said he's the king, he's the next best thing. But skill-wise, he wasn't the next best thing, dog. He's just bigger and athletic more than he took advantage. He's smart. He's a very smart basketball player, and that's what got him through, not his skill level. I'm sorry. His shooting is subpar. His free throw shooting is subpar. His three-point shooting and his mid-range is subpar. And he does not like to take the last shot. He's not a killer in the moments that you need him. He's not clutch. So where is he the best?
Oh, don't say that, man. Don't say that, man.
Where is he close to the best? He's subpar at everything. He's not the best at everything. What are you talking about? Not
and he's
close.
about to break the all-time scoring record.
Because he played for 28 years.
You ain't giving the man nothing, Steve.
There's
Nothing.
nothing to give him. If you really want to break it down, tell me what he's done better than anybody else in the league, son. Tell me. Never averaged 30 for a season. Give me something else. Never averaged a triple-double. You let a 6'4" Russell Westbrook, who can't shoot or do none of that, average triple-doubles damn near 3 years in a row. Broke Oscar Roberts' record. Stop it. You 6'9" and you an all-around player talking about I'm a team player. It's all about the team. And you couldn't average a triple-double for a season. Stop. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Let's keep breaking it down. He's not the best player, dog.
He's not the second best player ever.
He might be the 5th best player ever.
Shit.
Because right now, I'd give Steph Curry the nod.
Over LeBron?
Due to the fact Steph Curry changed his game as of Mike changed his game. LeBron did not change his game. He just fit in somewhere.
I never heard that before. Since LeBron James' rookie year, I never heard it his entire career. LeBron James just fit in?
Why everybody shooting threes?
Which means why
everybody shooting threes from 30 feet?
Stephen Curry.
Change the fucking game of basketball, son. Change the game of basketball as we know it. LeBron changed the game of basketball, son?
I wouldn't say he changed it, but I think he stands alone.
As a player who's played this game for a very long time. That's it. He's done nothing else. Udonis Haslem, if Udonis Haslem was active and a good player, he'd be better than looking LeBron right now.
Oh my God! Now you're going too damn far.
LeBron,
where the hell you at?
Udonis Haslem being 96.
Oh my God! Ed, where the hell you at? Put the damn bricks down. Oh my God!
We talk about longevity, correct?
We talking about LeBron James, and you saying he wasn't skillful.
I'm just saying.
The passer that he was? What that he is?
I said I give him his passing, but you talk about Magic Johnson as Chris Paul, John Stockton. I mean, how many other people you want me to go?
No, but I'm saying for the guy that big.
That's what I say. He's a little different, but he didn't change anything.
The physical specimen
because Magic Johnson is LeBron James.
No, Magic didn't look like that. Magic never looked like that.
Magic's a 6'9", and Magic was a 6'9" point guard.
Yes, he was, but he wasn't a 6'9" point guard like LeBron.
You want to put Magic Johnson highlight passes up against LeBron highlight passes from the 80s to the motherfucking 2000s? Let's do it.
Nobody. I don't think nobody has that much more highlight passes than Magic to me.
This is what I'm saying.
Magic highlight passes.
Where does LeBron break the mold, son, of being somebody different but longevity?
Oh my God. His scoring
Where
don't.
does he break the mold, son?
His scoring don't.
He's never even averaged 30.
He needed to.
All the greats have averaged 30. Say something else. We had James Harden averaging 34 with damn near a triple-double. Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double with over 20 points. Where has LeBron.
Oh my God.
Every stat you can bring up, somebody else has done more than LeBron. Kobe had 81. Donovan Mitchell had 71. Devin Booker had 70. Where is LeBron?
LeBron had a 60-point game.
Why didn't he have 70?
We're talking 60 and 70.
Why didn't he have 81? We talk about the greatest player of all time. Why didn't he have 80? Why didn't he have 82? Why he ain't surpassed Kobe? He's bigger, stronger, and better, supposedly, but he didn't do this. He has not taken advantage of his actual skill set and size. I'm straight. He's coasted along, and everybody's fell for it. You're the biggest, badder player than everyone, but you've never averaged 30 in a season. Please explain that to me, son. Best player on the planet never averaged 30.
He really needed to average 30 points a game.
Joel Embiid averaging 30-something. James Harden. You got Shea Gillis averaging Tatum. Come on, dog. They better than him? They're supposed to be better than him.
I think what separates LeBron James is his all-around ability.
To do what? Everybody has all-around ability.
There ain't nothing that LeBron James don't do on a basketball court.
So if you take that and you say that Russell Westbrook have a triple-double 3 years in a row, he has an all-around ability.
Did you see those Russell Westbrook teams? I think LeBron James put him on that same OKC squad.
What's the knock on LeBron's teams? He didn't have anybody when he was going to the championship. He didn't have anybody. So why did he do the same thing?
No, he didn't have that team.
Why did he do the same thing then?
He did not have that team.
Why did he do the same thing?
Westbrook's team was not even that team wasn't even. What did they even? They made the playoffs about 1 year.
If you have a bad team and you're the best player, you're supposed to step up in all categories. If LeBron James had a bad team and he was the best player, why didn't he step up in all categories to be able to achieve that kind of accomplishment?
Well, because he ain't have 30 points a game.
Why didn't he do that? LeBron is a walking 10 for 10. He's a walking 10 for 10. And then he likes to share the ball. How come you never average a triple-double in the season? How come you never average 30? Please explain it to me, bro. I need explanations on why he had bad teams that allegedly that's the reason he don't have more championships because his teams are horrible. But he never averaged anything anybody else has accomplished. He's just coasted along in between the runs.
You call LeBron James a coaster? Like, really? A motherfucking coaster.
Tell me where I'm wrong.
That's some crack. That's the first time I ever heard some shit like that.
Tell me where I'm wrong.
Oh my God, Steve.
I just want
Ant, I need the help, Ant. I need the help, Ant. I need the fucking help. Don't leave me out to dry for myself. Please help me.
I just want somebody to tell me where I'm wrong.
What happened?
Steven over here on one of his another LeBron James rants.
Oh, what did he say now?
He said LeBron James is coasting in the NBA.
He said what?
You see, he made me drop my fucking phone. He said LeBron James has coasted his whole career through the NBA. He said LeBron James has no skills.
That's a pure sign of a Michael Jordan lover.
It's not. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you what I told him while you was giving out bath time. Michael Jordan has fell LeBron James has fell in between every accomplishment that everybody else has succeeded in, who has not been the better player, allegedly, right? We crown LeBron James as one of the best players that ever played this game. But he has not exceeded expectations that other players have done. He's never averaged a triple-double. He's never averaged 30. And He's been to more championships, but he's losing. Some of the Buffalo Bills with the 4 championships, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody's saying they was the best team. Nobody saying, what up, my guy? Nobody was saying he's the best team. They say how they lose 4 in a row. What NFL team is going to a Super Bowl 4 years in a row?
The Bills.
That's it. And they lost. Nobody gives them credit. LeBron James goes to 10 championships. They rotted his whole pee-pee the whole time. Oh, he been to 10. You know how hard it is? You know how hard it is? Get the fuck out of here. You know how hard it is to get there and lose, bitch? It's not that hard to lose. Like I said, he's never averaged a triple-double. He's never averaged 30 in a season.
Oh my God.
He has coasted his way through. Like I said, he should have been the best player, no argument, period. But he hasn't because he didn't accomplish shit he should have accomplished. It's plain and simple. He's coasted in the middle of all of those accomplishments. All of them.
Steve, I think you need one more nip. One more nip.
I'm going to go get another one because you're about to make me get one. He's never, ever, ever accomplished what other people, like I said, you let Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, Kobe Bryant have some of the scoring records. Where the fuck were you at? There's no reason you couldn't have had 72. Not one reason in this world you couldn't have 70. There's no reason you couldn't have averaged a triple-double. For every reason that everybody else has said. His teams were so bad. They were so bad. So where was your skill? Where was your stats at? Where was your stats at?
Quit yelling.
You were shitting on LeBron James.
I'm just telling you.
But I don't understand this shit. You're gonna give us
is longevity only.
About 4 or 5 times a fucking year.
Coasting. Calculated. I know what I need to average. I know what I need to do. If I can stay in the league this long, I can be this. To me, it was a calculated process because he's chasing a ghost in Michael Jordan. Tell me I'm wrong. Somebody tell me I'm wrong.
You wrong. You're wrong.
I dare anybody to tell me I'm wrong.
You wrong.
Hey,
you was wrong.
Explain it.
You dead ass wrong.
I'm gonna go get another nip, but I'm gonna keep the shit open. I'm gonna close my camera, but I'm gonna keep it up. Tell me how I'm wrong. Tell me how I'm wrong. I'll wait. I'll wait.
No, leave it.
Tell me what point did I just make where I'm wrong that I say he's not a person that was calculated and coasted his way to these stats due to his subpar abilities. His size and athleticism is what got him here, not his actual skill set. Kevin Durant's way more skilled. Magic Johnson has better passes and highlights. Sorry. Anybody has a better handle. He fell in the middle of all the bullshit and he played longer.
That's some bullshit, Steve.
Tell me where I'm wrong.
You know that's some bullshit.
Please tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Do you have a dispute of what I said?
I ain't gonna go that far. I just say that I ain't going that far. I mean, I get what you're saying. I would say I think you're phrasing it incorrectly. As he was supposed to be the best player in the league at the time, there was other people who arguably had a greater season or as great of a season or better seasons than he had. People have won championships in his era where once Mike started winning, that wasn't happening. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just wasn't winning. That's that. But as far as his numbers are concerned, I can't argue. I can't argue nothing about those against them numbers.
Yeah, and that's why I say, like, his numbers to me were like I said, LeBron James, I think, has been smart enough, and I ain't gonna lie, he's very, very, very smart human being. Where to the point where I think it was calculated. Like, I know I can do this, I'm gonna average this, I'm gonna do this, but I'm not gonna do this. Like, he just coasted to me. He coasted. Because like I said, like PPA said, oh, did you see the Russell Westbrook teams where he averaged triple doubles? All right, so what's the knock when everybody be like, yo, did you see LeBron James' teams? So why didn't he average a triple double? Everybody said his teams was trash. But why didn't he average a triple double then? But Russell Westbrook was OKC and took him to the playoffs. And he didn't get a championship. So why did he get 3 triple doubles in a row in a season? Seasons! But you talk about a 6'3" player that averaged 20, 12, and 11 for 3 seasons. But LeBron, 6'9", the best player in the world, did not do it for one? For one.
Mm-hmm. That's an interesting conversation. But I don't want to shoot the man down. That's the only thing. I don't want to shoot him down. I believe. Yeah, I know you do. Yeah. And I know why you do. Because you're tired of the comparison. The comparison don't add up.
Ah, shit. Curry's out for several weeks.
I just got
a left leg injury. There go the Warriors going to the playoffs, y'all. But I'm telling you, son, I just don't think I'm all set. I respect what he has done, but I'm here to tell you and everyone else that this shit was calculated the moment he got drafted to the NBA, was for his legacy to be what it is, to become a billionaire, to do everything he set out to do for what he wanted. That's it. He set out to do everything he wanted to do, but it was calculated. It was not because he actually loved it and just competed how he competed. It wasn't for love to me. I watched it. I seen it. It's just not there. It's not there for me. Like I said, he wants to play with his son. He got his son. His son is good enough to probably make it to the NBA. I'm going to stay in the league long enough to play with my kid? That's not a calculated move to y'all?
I mean, that's a calculated move, but I don't know.
But I think it was all calculated from the beginning to the end. Like, if you listen to some of his interviews, listen to how he speaks. This was calculated, bro. And just like I said, for you not to accomplish some of the things that lesser people, that they think of, lesser basketball players than you have accomplished, you skated in the middle of it. You skated right under lesser people for their accomplishments when they should have been yours. And that's what I mean. Like, that's where I come in with that. He went through 20 years. He averages 27 points a game, 28 points a game, right under 30. Averages 7 assists, 7, 8 assists, 7, 8 rebounds. Right there at 20 years per game, you can accomplish this as long as I play these many games. And because, like I said, I'm bigger and faster than any big man.
Stop doing it.
I'm stronger and almost faster than any small guy, than any guard. So I just take advantage how I want to, but in the end, I'm good because I don't want to. Because I want to do what I want to do. I'm not gonna do what they. I'm not playing for the love. I'm not playing just because. I'm playing because this is what I can do. I know I could kill y'all on a night-to-night basis. I know I could get 70 every night if I feel like it. But guess what? I'm not going to. I'm gonna coast through this shit, break records, and blah 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 blah. Because this is what I need to do. He's a smart motherfucker, son. Don't discredit his brain.
I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Don't discredit that motherfucker's brain.
Yes, he's a student of the game, and so forth. Don't discredit what he does. Like he's a smart dude. So, like I said, he's been coasting this whole time. He knew what he had to do to become one of the greats, get on the Mount Rushmore, to submit his legacy, become a billionaire, play with his child because he knows his child ain't trash. And now he's just going to do the Ken Griffey Jr., shit, Barry Bonds, shit. He's going to do all that shit in basketball that other people was doing. Going to become a billionaire, going to be one of the greatest. And to me, it was all calculated, bro. It had nothing to do with, I'm just going to go out there and play and be who I'm going to be.
Yeah, that. Damn, man.
You changing diapers over there?
Shit, hell no.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say they didn't look old enough to be changing. They didn't look young enough to be changing diapers.
Nah, ain't none of that.
Yeah.
There be some shitty motherfuckers who do that.
Word.
I ain't changing no. I don't change. Listen, I only start babysitting after that point when they out of diapers, when they can go to the bathroom by themselves. I ain't changing nobody's pampers.
Word. That's it. Yo, I'm. Don't you ever ask me.
I ain't with that shit.
Ask me.
I'm not with that shit. No,
Yeah, I'm done. That shit don't hold.
I put it down. What are you doing?
I want iPad.
No, we about to leave. Your mother's on her way.
No.
You want to play your iPad for a little bit then?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, so like I tell everybody, anybody who wants to come on here, here's this or whatever the situation may be. Hey, y'all want to dispute this whole LeBron James thing that he has not coasted to the fucking.
Yeah, you know they're gonna come for you.
I hope they do. We need this shit, Mr. Jimmy Savage. Some of this shit needs to be clipped and put out there. I want this smoke. I want the problem. I want the problem. Clip this shit, put it out there. He fucking coasted, y'all. He coasted. Calculated moves. We need to put this shit out here. I want to see who got something to say because guess what? Please debate it. Please fucking debate it. I dare anyone to take that challenge. Tell me where I'm wrong.
What do you need?
Huh?
What do you need?
I just click whatever, when you go through the show, whatever, like I said, clip the bullshit, make it a couple shorts. LeBron James, like I said, calculated, and he has coasted through the NBA on his half-ass skills, subpar skills, numbers.
So he's pulling a Mayweather.
Somewhat.
Whoa.
Okay.
Somewhat.
What was that?
Calculated. I'm gonna fight who I want to fight. I'm not gonna fight him now. I'm gonna fight Pacquiao when he done got knocked out by Marquez already, and he done lost in a controversial shit to Timothy Bradley. And now I'm gonna fight you. Now I'm gonna fight you. Like this.
Now I'm talking.
Calculated shit for money, dog. I'm not gonna get in the trenches. I'm not gonna get in the trenches with you. I'm not gonna get in there. I'm not gonna get down and dirty with you. I'm gonna wait. For you. until I know. I'm gonna watch film. I'm gonna study you until I figure it out. Because, like I said, don't discredit Mayweather's brain.
He's a boxer, not a fighter.
Yep. And he can't read, but he can see a punch.
It's great.
He can't read, but he can see a punch.
What kind of shot did he take?
His reflexes is great. But LeBron, like I said, calculated, skill subpar, has not been the greatest skill player in this game. And please, I dare people to say, like I said, Kevin Durant's one of the best efficient and most skilled players in this game. Larry Bird, also one of the best skilled players. Magic Johnson, better highlights, better passer. Like, I mean, just go down the line, son, of people who's better and accomplished more. I'll put an asterisk next to Devin Booker 70 because that came in a blowout, right?
Right.
But I won't. But I'm not going to discredit Donovan Mitchell 71 because that was in the overtime close game against my Bulls. Against my Bulls. So, where have you been at? Where have you been at your whole career? Where you letting a Donovan Mitchell score 70, you ain't score 70. Kobe scored 81. They saying you better than Kobe.
Well, the difference with that is what I've been pointing that out for the longest time. He's not a killer like Kobe is. Kobe was. Kobe was a fucking murderer.
But isn't that, if you're the best player in the world, isn't that should be a knock against you?
This is it. LeBron could be the best player in the world, but he's not mentally up to par to be at that, like to prove that he's like Jordan. Jordan was mentally sound at that level. He knew how to be an animal, a beast, to read everything, to act the part, to be what he's supposed to be. LeBron's a child, man.
Yeah. It's a man child. I'm a grown-ass man, but I'm a child. Like I can do it, but I'm not going to push myself to do it. Like, I just want to stay in shape so my wife can see my abs.
You said so his wife could see his abs?
Yeah, that's it. I just need to say sexy. That's it for her. Like my hair's going. My hair's going. I don't want her to run out on me. Because you see the back of my head, right? Me and Kevin Durant got the same shit going on. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not gonna laugh because I'm in that boat too.
But you know how to be like, yo, fuck it, I could cut it off. I'll cut it off. They don't know that.
Yeah.
They don't know that.
They're doing that shit. They know everybody. They know the public keep fucking with them. That's why. They be like, oh, nah, ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. Nah, come on home.
These niggas looking like fucking like rotten sea moss in the sea.
Motherfucking Kevin Durant should look
rotten sea moss.
That motherfucker. That nigga should look like Grady from Sanford and Son or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, cut that shit off, yo.
Yo,
like LeBron froze, but LeBron, you gotta cut that shit. Start cutting it lighter. Like, what you doing?
They don't even care. They don't even care. So they putting hair products in the shit. This part is a fro. This part is bald. Like, and then they try to edge it up. Like, it's just dumb. Just leave it alone, dog. Like, you talking about self-conscious motherfuckers, son? Get the fuck out of here. You already married to your high school sweetheart. Let it go. Dwayne Wade is gay. He's fronting. Like, stop it. He got Gabrielle Union for a whole cover-up. I mean, like, it's a bunch of people just doing dumb shit. But the whole basis of the argument that I had, LeBron's accomplishment was that he coasted through it. It was calculated. He knew what he needed to do, and he did nothing extra or nothing. You feel what I'm saying? He did nothing extra, yo. Nothing extra. And that's my take on the whole record-breaking thing. They all had kids out here today. You see, this is still real life. I'm on nip number who knows how many. But this is what we do.
Crazy.
And
crazy.
Yo, I don't be caring, man. This is Sunday. It's always a holiday. I don't work on Mondays, so I could care fucking less what's going on.
Who you got for the Super Bowl? Yeah.
Yeah. Nah. Ant phone just died. PPA phone, probably everybody just phone. Being on here for 3 hours and shit.
Right.
But you know what I mean? But they had they kids and nephews and all of that stuff. I had my kids yesterday. Like I sent my kids home after the Flappy Bird the Flappy Bird trials like we had yesterday. After I got to 73, I shut it down. If nothing else, I dropped the remote on her.
Nice.
Yo, she came back in. She was like, "You've been quiet the whole time. I don't know why." Oh my God, you're like, yo. Because we was battling the whole time and we was at 43 together. Then she got 45 and she never saved it.
Oh damn.
So I was like, oh, that don't count. That don't count, right? I was like, there's no record of you ever getting 45. So she went out to the kitchen, came back. Son, I was on straight coast mode. Boom, 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 boom. Like I was in a groove, son. Boom,
Nice.
boom, boom. Hitting that shit, the bird. Yo, listen, at 73, she came in like, no. I was like, yo, listen, got you. I'm out. Yo, she was trying the rest of the night to try to get that shit. Never happened. Floppy Bird King over here. Who I don't know nobody want that smoke.
I definitely don't. Fucking the Floppy Bird.
Floppy Bird King. Oh man, that'd be the bullshit. It's all fun though. It's all fun. Oh man, should we do with our children when we got them? But yeah, man. Big,
I'm gonna go through them. I'm gonna go through. I still gotta pull the PPA one with the haircut.
Oh, with the beard.
Yeah, I just be working so much, man. It's crazy.
Nah, you already know we all do. You know what I mean? We all we're supposed to do.
Be tired.
Know what I mean? This shit here be secondary. This shit fun. You know what I mean? Whatever happens with it, happens with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's gonna pop off, just now I gotta set times different because of the job.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have a lot of more late night shows. I got one planned coming. Oh, I can't wait.
So in the next, I want to say maybe 2 weeks to a month. I started a page every month, and I'm gonna put it out there, and it's called The Hate Debate. I've had it for about 3 weeks already, but it's about to go down. So everybody get on the Hate Debate page soon. I'll tell y'all when it's ready. And then we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. Yes, we are.
That's what it's about.
Yes. It's all about fun. I don't give a fuck about this. Man, listen, man. At the end of the day, I go to work. You go to work. Everybody on this page, we go to work. Motherfuckers doing different shit, get money, like unapologetic reffing. PPA does his job. Everybody does everything, you know what I mean, to support our lives. You know what I mean? So This is regular shit. You know what I mean? Anything else is a blessing, you know what I mean?
Right.
Anything else after that. But we all support ourselves and do what we need to do for ourselves and our families and shit. And that's all. But we just have fun up in this bitch. That's it. So, but yeah, I'm a LeBron hater and I'm a Michael Jordan guy. Obviously, you see the Bulls hat. But my shit is not invalid. It's not invalid, people.
Right. I'm all set on LeBron.
Huh?
I'm all set on LeBron.
Yeah, it's not invalid. He gives up on plays. He gives up on his team. Like, he's a fucking bitch baby ass nigga. Like, it's just, I've never seen it before, yo. I've never seen it. Like, supposed to be our best player. Like, I've never seen Jordan. Like, I don't know. Find me a clip where he's just literally, if he's not coming for your neck, if he's not screaming and yelling at you, find me where he gave up on the game. Find me where Russell Westbrook gave up on the game. Like, these people don't cheat the game. LeBron cheats the game. And he coasted through his career, like I said. His athleticism and size is what's gotten him through, with the ability to play basketball enough.
Right.
Enough.
I agree with that.
Never been an 80-something% free throw shooter. Never been a 40% three-point shooter. What the fuck? Who have you been?
He's just very athletic. That's it, bro.
He's just coasted through. It's just this 6'9" gazelle. Like,
yep.
I'm bigger. Like I said, like, he's fit in the right place, dog. Like, he's a small forward. He fit in the right place.
Right.
He's a point forward. He's way bigger, way stronger, and he can, and speed wise, he can match up with your guards, with your backcourt.
Right.
He's faster, quicker than your front court. Like, so there's no real matchup. He just does a mismatch anytime you want to guard him, right?
Yeah, you give LeBron James a week of motherfucking Jordan's mentality, you'll see the biggest difference in a game ever.
Dude,
just in one game.
Why do you think I did that shit when we first started doing this podcast? And I asked, if you put,
because everybody was on that dumb shit. Oh, LeBron versus Michael Jordan. There's no comparison, my dude. There's
no comparison. There's no comparison. And
because they're not even trying to compare it right.
Like I said, if you put LeBron James and Michael Jordan's body, and you put, like I did this shit a long time ago. We already know when I started this shit. Yeah. And you put Michael Jordan and LeBron James shell, you switch the shells. You still get the best player in fucking Michael Jordan.
Right.
He's still the best player ever. So how do you dispute this? How is there a conversation, people? How is there a conversation? It's not, because in sports you speak hypothetical all the time. All the time we speak hypothetical. Who's going to go here? Who's going to get traded here? Who's this? Who's that? If he was here, if this was that, if he, why should this? So do it. Be hypothetical about it. Everybody be hypothetical. And you're still going to come up with the same result. And if you don't, and if you come close to the same result, you still have the same answer. And guess what? LeBron self-proclaimed himself the best player. This is how you know it's calculated. King, all the shit, blah, 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 blah. Michael Jordan said, I never played against this guy. I can't call myself the best player. These eras are different. LeBron said, the best ever, all the way, all around. You ain't never scored 100. You ain't never had 50 rebounds. What the fuck have you done? You ever had 10 blocks, LeBron? You ever had 10 blocks in the game? You ever had 10 steals? Let me tell you that. Let me give you the answer to that. No. This ain't high school no more, bitch. Never did none of that shit in the NBA. You're just a coaster. Just walking in the middle of everybody doing shit better than you when you're supposed to be the best. You just fell in the middle, bitch. And you just You were above average. You're not the best. You're above average, and you maintain above average for a long period of time.
That is actually a good way to put it. You're not the best. You're above average. That's a great way to put it.
You're above average, and you've done it for a long period of time. Above average gets you a lot. It does. It gets you a lot when you sustain above average. You feel what I'm saying? He's done it for 20 years. We can't dispute that. But motherfucker, you ain't the best. You ain't changed nothing. The fuck have you changed? You didn't change how we look at the NBA. You did by switching teams and wanting to play with your friends and the decision and doing all of that bullshit that actually discredited what the fuck is really going on. What the fuck competition really supposed to be. You actually fucked up the game more than you did for it. Your accomplishments mean absolute shit to me. And like I said, you're an above average player who just has sustainability. That's it. You didn't do nothing else. You don't impress me in any fucking way. You're fucking 6'9", 245, 250. That jumps out with athleticism. Who the fuck cares? Look at Zion right now. Who was bullying your ass last time I seen y'all play together. Your old ass. Fuck off the court.
Put that debate up there. Let's start a new type of debate, man. Let's go at niggas' heads on some real shit because it's only 2023, and people need to get set straight. So that because I'm really feeling that above average and not the best player. So I think we start asking them. Well, not asking, telling them really that all what they say is wrong because that's the best way to fucking put it. He's above average. He doesn't have everything to be the best player. And the one thing you really have to have is that mentality, bro. You gotta have that. You have to have a killer mentality in the NBA, bro. If you want to stick out from everyone.
He's been questioned for years. If you have to be questioned,
and you know what? And Jordan has never been questioned.
Nobody questioned whether you're gonna finish a game, your heart, your ability to want to take a shot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, your mentality to want to take a shot and win a game. Like, it was placed on you. You had to because the time clock was running down. But if you had more time, I'm pretty sure you would have found another nigga to take the blame if they missed. But you just didn't have time. You never wanted the ball. You didn't want the blame. You didn't want anything. You just let it be. Because like I said, I question a lot of these characters, question a lot of these people, these athletes, for actually playing this game nowadays. You know what I'm saying? The parents put them in the AAUs at fucking 4 years old. They training, they all going off their parents' dreams. And their parents want them to be rich so they could be rich and popular so they could be popular. You feel what I'm saying? So they could have a good life.
Right.
So you didn't let your kid have a chance at saying, I don't want to play basketball or football. I want to play this. You put them in that. They didn't even have a chance. Y'all just threw them in. So you're going to do something. What if they want to do karate? What if they want to be ninjas? You didn't give them a chance. You know what I'm saying? You didn't give them a chance for a Chinese star. You didn't give them a chance for the fucking Olympics to be an acrobat.
Yeah, I always wanted to be a ninja.
Silence.
This is what I'm saying. Yo, I had nunchucks. I had Chinese stars.
Yep.
I had all that shit. Son. Listen, dog. I had a black ninja outfit like dog. I had the mask. I had all that shit. I'm telling you. Why are they forcing their kids to do shit? So they could get out the fucking hood. So they could get off of food stamps. So they could do it. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Your kids don't even love this sport.
Right.
They just trained and conditioned to do so. And you can tell by the way this game is played.
I let my blood flow. I could draw. Now my daughter's an artist. I didn't push her to be one. She loves the thing, so I embrace that on. You know what I'm saying? That what she loves to do. Draw.
I can't draw worth a shit. Both my kids can draw.
You can trace though, motherfucker.
I could barely trace. I could barely do that shit. Barely do that. Like, my kids is autistic as fuck. Like, they do their job. Me? Not so much. Horrible at it. I'm horrible at a lot of things. Like, I'm a LeBron. This is what a real life LeBron gives you. 5'9.5", 5'10", but depends on what kind of fucking goddamn Air Maxes I got on. Street baller, half-ass podcaster. This has worked every day, does his job to maintain his lifestyle at a regular job. This is what above average gets you. I can do everything, but I ain't great at a motherfucking thing. This is LeBron James. And y'all fell for it. Y'all fell for the bullshit. Just saying. Nobody wants to believe me. We watch Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar score all them fucking points on a fucking sky hook and a few dunks and one three-pointer. Three-point line wasn't even implemented until 1979. Sky hooking from a three-point line? Fuck out of it. You know how many people would have fucking had mad points if the three-point line was implemented back then? Do you know how many 2-point half-court game winners there was? I mean, come on now. And guess what? Y'all fell for it. Y'all fell for it. Michael Jordan has 6 3-pointers in one half, and that wasn't even his forte in a fucking NBA Finals. When he had to run the point guard, he had 11 triple doubles. I'm just saying. Y'all all fell for the bullshit. I actually watched a podcast the other day, and young fella, very young fella, he's a LeBron James super fan. And he watched the Michael Jordan highlight tape. And even that intelligent individual had the fucking right nerve to say, I understand why y'all think he's the GOAT. I understand why y'all see that he's the GOAT. And all he did was watch highlights. Imagine watching a real game. You didn't even see the nook and crannies, the footwork, the defense, the ferocity that he played with, like the willingness to not lose. Everybody loses, but I don't want to lose. I hate losing. LeBron has a trainer in his house that he pays for his body. He has a chef, does all of that shit, make sure he eats right, does all of this shit. Probably $2 million a year he spends. Michael Jordan played golf and gambled and smoked cigars and probably drank all fucking goddamn off season. He played a little pickup basketball here and there. Steph Curry, Draymond Green said it. We could barely find Steph Curry during the off season because he's playing golf. He's chilling with his family. Charles Barkley, you can't find these people during the off season. Go further back in time. Dudes used to take trains, cabs to get to games. Y'all get charter airplanes and buses and shit like that. Some of them used to be working in the summertime at your local grocery stores. Y'all get to sit home and chill. But he's the greatest. Bill Russell got 11 fucking rings. LeBron has 4. Care who he's playing against, he got 11. Y'all want to use a phrase that who some analysts used, and y'all take it and run with it because that's who y'all are. That's who y'all are. And he was playing against firemen. And shut the fuck up. He might have been one too. He was just bigger and better. But your bigger and better is above average. He ain't better. So y'all tell me where the fuck I'm wrong. Because guess what? You're just going to sit on your bias. You ain't going to sit on the real truth. You're going to sit on what you've seen. But I seen it all. I was first in line. Rookie year. Bron. Going to see him. He's the next Jordan. Could be better. Guess what? He's not. Made sure I did my due diligence. What the fuck did you do? So like I said, any next time, let's talk about it. But I'm in this show, and I'm going to keep drinking. I think I got some basketball to watch. It's trash-ass basketball. But I got to keep up on my shit because I love the game. And we got, don't know what we're going to do Wednesday. We might come on. PPA had a challenge for us. So we'll try to get on this week sometime. And then Sunday, I'm not sure because of the Super Bowl, but we'll figure it out. It might be a Saturday thing. Might be an earlier Sunday. I don't know. But we'll be back next week for sure. Maybe in between the week. But we're going to end this shit. And thanks to my people who came out. Boom, Unapologetic, and PPA, the regulars, Jimmy Savage in the building. So we do what we do. And we'll see y'all again next week. But like I said, if you ain't here, you ain't nowhere. So I'll holler.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.